All right, so apparently Taylor wants all the Jimmy scenes today. I don't know
I deserve
why.
them. I deserve them. Okay.
You deserve them?
I deserve them. This is finally what I have been wanting. A relationship to believe in. And what I love is this love triangle. I hope next episode is Kara and Chloe having to do something together. That would just make my season at this point. This love triangle is completely consuming me. Um, Other than that, with today's episode is very action packed,
Mm.
very a lot of big things transpire. I'm not gonna lie, Joseph, maybe you can help me. Why is the episode called Laura?
Dude, I was halfway through the episode. I was like, where's Laura?
Where's Laura? That's exactly
Where's
I
Laura?
wrote it down. I was
Like,
like, wait,
halfway through, I was like, this is more about Kara,
yeah. Like,
right?
call it Journey. Maybe you should, or Truth. I don't know if
Because
there we
Kara
probably have
literally
that one.
has, what, two scenes?
Yeah,
Do we want to count the barn scene, like the farm scene, as one?
yeah, that's what I
That's
mean.
so
It's
it's just
one
that,
scene.
and then
Yeah,
what's after?
nothing. Oh
Yeah.
no, I'm not gonna spoil the very last scene. I guess we get Laura in that one, right?
Yeah, she's very still.
Yeah, very blue.
Yeah.
I also, I don't know, man. I can't wait to get to the scene that she's also in, just because it is a little weird. It's kind of weird. And
It
uh,
is. You talking
okay,
about
all
you
right.
talking about in the house?
Well, no, well, that whole thing is just very strange, and I want to say that I don't like it, but then again, as we've seen, Clark just finds random photos and frames all the time in his house. So I
True.
can believe that it really was just maybe kept in a spot that people forgot about. I would buy that 100% with this
Absolutely.
family. The villain today, great. The Luthers, Lex, I don't know. Lionel owns him. It's
It's
wonderful.
he's always owned him, dude. I don't think Lex has had like maybe some episodes, but no, Lionel continues.
But let's give a real shout out to the villains, ISIS. We want to go against them no matter what. It truly is a terrorist organization.
Chloe, I'm doing the best I
No,
can
no,
for
no,
the
no,
meteor
no. You gotta
fleet.
save it. You gotta save it. Because here's the other
Yeah,
thing.
I know you get all Jimmy's. You know damn well I'm getting all Alana's, dude.
I said you get Lara. I made the trade. I said you don't deserve some things because I'm so bothered. Even how Clark takes certain things, it I am now, I'm about 55% sure this is the sex doll. This is not Lana. This is the sex doll.
You think
Even
so?
the way she talks to Chloe. Chloe. Yes.
You know I'm
Like
better than that.
it's such a weird way. I don't know. I'm not convinced this is the real person. If it is, God help us. With this episode, though, I still don't know how I feel about it. I think it's good. It's definitely better than last week's. I just
Oh
don't know.
yeah, what? Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah, it's not even close. I just don't know how I feel about it overall. Like, was there enjoyment? Everything with Jimmy? Yes. Everything else? I don't know.
I know. I think what's bothering you, because it kind of bothers me too, because after I was done with it, I was like, damn, great episode actually, but there's something off, and it's just back to the first thing we said. This episode should not be called Laura. I
Okay, is
think
that what
that's
you're
the
thinking?
I think that's the main issue with it right now. Because
In
when you see it says Laura, you expect Laura.
and you go into it expecting more, as because I did expect more Laura, where maybe they were going to explain and even have a scene with her and Clark. So the
Yeah.
fact that you didn't even have that, you
Mm-hmm. Like the flat. Honestly, I do like the flashback. He gets to see. Spoiler, sorry. He does get to see a portion of a flashback of a memory, and that's great. That's all fine. But again, I don't think it should have been called Laura. If it was really about Laura, we could have had even like her being pregnant. Maybe like we
yes,
could have had the birth. We could have had her putting him in the ship. Like, you know what I
we
mean?
there should have been a better interaction. Yeah, because even the scene with her and Carl, once again, spoiler, with even the scene with her, I'm like, I don't. I don't know what to make of it. I don't know if I like this. You guys aren't really giving me any information. You're just talking about, oh yeah, you guys were close, but we already saw that in the Chronicles. We could assume if
And she's even said that I was close to your mom. Like,
with
yeah.
her just even mentioning that, I don't really think I need like a scene of you guys just hanging out in the
M-
barn.
Maybe there was just a lot of scenes cut because Lara was just stoned, like super stoned.
And we couldn't include them. All right, hold on. Kara, I have planted the best marijuana you will ever have. Let's go try some. It's ready. All
It's
right. I
back
just
to that
popped up
one
a bit.
episode where Clark was like, seeds. Yeah. Yeah, no,
Mother, she always talked about seeds.
Kryptonian seeds are infinite. So yeah, what if she did plant a strand that is kind of like infinite? It like never dies in a way as long as it is
Yes.
just in the soil, has some water, some sunlight, it's good to go. It's just gonna grow forever.
And obviously, the here's the other thing too. I don't know if I like that somehow the Kents were just picked. That this was
Goes back
so
to our nice dang, what
in
was
it
that episode called, bro?
relic.
Yeah, oh damn. We're
Yeah,
good.
you want to know why? It's because I looked it up. If I'm Laura, I'm not taking it back here. Okay, this is inappropriate. This is disgusting. I can't.
Joe, aka Zor-El, had an affair with a human woman, ran away, and ran into the Kents.
And he said, I have the perfect family, Laura.
Yo, if they could ride or die for me committing infidelity, I think we can trust them. Let's do
Hey,
it.
but if they try to talk to you, don't talk to them. They're liars.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Jarrell went back home after that summer vacation. He went back home and Laura was just super stoned still and she was like, "Oh, honey, you're back already? How long were you gone?" It's like when Clark and Martha had that one moment. What was
Do you
that?
think that he had a nickname for them and it was L? So he just called Lara-El and Louise L. So that way he never got the names mixed up.
I don't know, dude. Louise, like he basically did like a one night stand and she died within that night. So I mean, I don't know. I don't think that confused him too much.
Okay, so you're saying that it was a good thing that in his mind it was a good thing that she did die.
For sure.
Otherwise, I there could have been problems.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Would there have been? Louise was gonna run away. Well, not with him though. She was just gonna run away, right?
It's just weird how that's like Lana's ancestor and how Lana even exists because Louise wasn't pregnant. She didn't have kids.
Well, obviously the meteor freak runs in the family, right? Seriously,
Uh-huh.
this is the sex doll. There is no way this is the real
Nah,
Lana.
dude. I'm sorry. It's just Lana. She's meteor freak. She's fully encompassed her powers, bro. She's focused. She's absorbed it. She's accepted her role as the kryptonite freak.
Okay,
Krypton. Yeah.
and also, spoiler, I feel like I'm getting more and more accurate with this Game of Thrones theory that there's going to be more like incest kind of
Oh my
hinting at going
god.
on,
Please
especially
stop.
with the scene that we get today. Well, sure, they're not technically related, but it's still kind of an interesting setup where I'm putting down in my notes. All right, Game of Thrones, here we go.
Jesus Christ. I don't even want to accept it,
Don't
but
worry, we'll get to
maybe I
it.
have to, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes it has to be forced. Am I right?
Oh, all right. Two nerdy idiots are back again. This week on again, this episode's called Lara episode. What? This is 6 now, yeah?
This is
Dude,
6.
we're getting very close. We're getting close to halfway, bro. We're halfway of halfway. But yes, this is the Somebody Save Me podcast. We're back, going strong. Gonna talk about Stoner Lara. Really, this episode's like Kara Part 2. I'm sorry. I think it should have been Kara Part 2 or something.
Even the beginning doesn't even have Laura.
Yeah, you see the opener and it's like, oh, we're on
Yeah.
Krypton.
I thought they were
Sweet.
gonna show her.
Lore right away. Sick. And then you see Kara and I'm like,
I saw
wrong,
this scene in the Chronicles.
wrong person, man. But yeah, no, dude, we did see this scene in the Chronicles. So is this what they were talking? Remember how that one fan messaged and said like they're talking about something getting retconned? Is this in a way retconned? Because I mean, when he sent her away, he was stabbed, right? Her dad.
Yeah, but I don't think she noticed it, right? He could have just been limping.
Oh, That's right. He was. Yeah, that's right. I
Yeah.
forgot about that. Yeah.
Remember, he ended up like Zordon, so that's how you know that it was really a serious cut that was inside of him. We also got another email from Joy. I'm so happy we get these emails. You know what that means to me? They're understanding that we are always right. And they are finally getting that with the Clark and Lana relationship, there is no love. There is nothing here.
No.
What we figure out today is that Kara and I'm sorry, Jimmy the Hero Olsen, I will never forget that. They get closer than we have seen Clark and Lana for this entire season. So that is also another roundabout way to say, Joy, I'm missing Lois. Like, what the hell, man?
Dude, it's nuts. Yeah, I liked
What
what Joy said
is
too because dang, and she actually pointed out because yeah, that is true. I looked it up. She pointed out how we did look up that her little contract thing was ending with season 8, that she would be coming back like full fledged, but she's still in only 13 episodes next season. But that's because they had a strike at that time, so there was still stuff going on. Even Joy points that out. So shout out Joy. Shout out Joy.
Shut up.
Um,
Shut up. I do want to say something because she may be really, really mad about this. I have not seen Dawson's Creek.
Oh yeah, I technically have not watched a show like that. I remember it used to come on. I would watch it
Yes,
sometimes.
it would
Just
come
be
on
on
Seventh Heaven
because
Hour.
that was
Yes.
Jake Vanderbilt, right? Or
Yes, yes, it was.
yeah, Jake Vanderbilt was
Yes.
Dawson. Yeah.
You know
So
what? Maybe that could be a vote for the next show.
Jesus Christ, dude, I don't know if I can do Dawson's, bro. I'd rather do like One Tree Hill or something.
You know what? These are great selections. I'm kind of about it. That
And One
could
Tree
be a
Hill, I
nice.
like kind of know. I've never watched it like that either, but that would
All
be
right.
kind of new for both of us, I think.
So you need to write these down then. One Tree Hill, Dawson's Creek, Gossip Girl, right now. Oh, and let's just do Arrow. Let's do those four
Okay.
just to have a superhero one in there as well. And if Arrow is voted as the winner, we're just gonna lie and say that it was one of the other three.
But yes, thank you again for coming back this week. We're ready to start Lara. It's a big deal, or we thought it was, because it's Lara, but it's not. It's Kara Part 2. Leave the 5 stars for the
There
5.
was a typo. They forgot the K.
That's
They
what
took
that's
the
what it
L.
was.
That's all this was.
Yeah, it was a typo. But yes, 5 stars for the 5 crystals, dude. The 5 pictures.
What are you talking
Ooh.
about? 6 stars. Episode 6, 6 stars. You should know
No.
it by now. How can you add another star? Figure it out.
Big
Only
true,
real
big true.
fans know.
Big true.
So unless you are a real fan, don't give the 5, give the 6. Also, another shout out to Joy. She threatened me. She threatened me by saying she would lower to 4 stars here if we started doing something, which I'm not going to say it because I don't think I could ever turn. I'm not even going to say it out loud because there's no way I could ever become a fan of them. So you have nothing to worry about. This is also the sex doll, not even a real person. All right.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get into it. Taylor, take us away, bro.
Yeah, so with this opening scene, once again, we are going to be here at the Kara Chronicles. Yes, that is right. We are here on Krypton. It is a flashback where all of Krypton looks like the mining facility is now coming apart, crashing down. Father is now leading daughter into a special place. He is looking great in his outfit. Obviously, she's wearing that white outfit. I wish Ago was in the scene, though. If Ago was in the scene, then I think this would be made a little bit better, saying, "No, Kara, don't leave. I'll come with you." And then maybe a fight breaks out where her father has to kill Ago for being just the obsessed
I
swim fan
would
that
love
we know.
if he was just like in the back, just not even didn't even say anything. Like that's just like her dad's right hand man or something, and he's just in the back.
Yeah. And then when she leaves, they start kissing. So as the scene continues, then we have now Zor-El looking at his daughter. Kara. And he is saying, oh my God, you got to get out of here. She's asking, why? I don't want to leave you. This place is coming down. It's okay. He says, no, sweetheart, you have to be able to go. But everything I have is on Krypton. Okay, take this crystal. This is your way back to us. As long as you have this blue crystal, do not lose it. Why can't you come with me? I'm needed here to protect Kandor. You must protect this crystal. Don't lose it. It contains the instructions. You must use it in order to rescue your cousin.
But what does it do?
Don't worry about it. You and your cousin, after you murder him, you'll figure it out. It needs the blood of your cousin on the crystal in order to activate. He might as well have said this to her. They both start crying. She says, okay, I have to go. I love you. She hugs her dad. Again, Car Chronicles, 30 seconds before this, she just saw some really messed up stuff that he was revealed to be the bad guy working with Zod. But he pushes her to the ship. Long stairs now. I love you, Kara. And now she is waking up. We are in the present. She is just floating. She's not even understanding one thing. Hey, Kara, you're on Earth. There's a plane. She then realizes a plane's coming at me. And now she starts to move out of the way. She jumps. She then goes. Oh, my Lord. She's now flying across it. It's, again, not bad special effects. I'm happy to take this. This is great stuff that I would love to keep watching of. If more fights in the air. Plane misses her, though. I'm pretty sure it was still going down, so she may have caused an accident. Car, though, flies away. We now have our opening intro.
Yep. Dude, and it's like, when I see that shit, God, it makes me so mad why we wouldn't just have Clark fly by this time, dude. Like,
what are you talking about? We already discussed this. There's only one reason why he doesn't do it, and the show has explained it. He is afraid. He is afraid of heights. There is no other reason behind it. Him even saying,
so when he jumped for Lana last episode,
it's for Lana. She can persuade you to do anything
Media
just by
freak.
standing there. Yeah,
Media
there's
freak.
something there. It doesn't make sense. There is nothing that's adding up for me with this. It can only be that. And whoever says otherwise, you need to then. And you know what's funny, Joseph? I have challenged our listeners to say, I want a book report of this relationship, of everything that you love about it, and explain to me why. You know who's done that? Nobody. You want to know why? Because you can't prove it. Go to the next scene.
Oh my God. Okay, wait. I want to kind of get this real quick because I read this shit.
What?
I read this on
Why?
what's on the computer.
Weed? You thought it was about weed, didn't you?
I wish it would be much better. It may explain Lana's behavior.
And you were like, "That's a plant."
I was like, "Holy shit! No way!" They found Clark's his stash, dude. This is
no.
This is Maryland stuff, dude. This is that hardcore stuff she was growing, man. I mean, what are the odds? She got killed last episode. The ISIS Foundation is up and running. I see some green stuff.
Yeah. Oh man, what a great time that we're living here in Smallville.
I can't believe she really put that giant L in the back, like it's like in the background of the ISIS Foundation. It's like, come on,
dude.
Bro.
This makes okay. I'm sorry. You wanted this.
Together, we will rebuild our future as terrorists.
Welcome to ISIS. We tear down the family structure.
What's up? Yeah, we tear down governments.
We blow you up.
Politicians.
Boom.
Citizens. Innocents.
Everyone.
Ever heard of Hiroshima? We'll make it 10 times worse for you.
Yeah, we're Godzilla.
Yeah, we got kaiju problem here.
You seen Godzilla -1? That's us.
That's us, ISIS. But yeah, so real quick,
this is a picture of Godzilla.
Do you want this to happen in your city? ISIS is here to prevent this. Yeah, so the real quick summary is basically saying ISIS Foundation has proudly launched a new support services directed solely at the survivors of the previous 2 meteor showers in Smallville, Kansas. And it goes into a whole thing like, yeah, so basically we've just seen all these crazy freaks. We know they have problems. They know they have to deal with it, and some people even murder some others. But you know what? No one supports them. No one supports them like us, ISIS, the terrorist group. So we're going to take them in. Call us if you need us at 1-800-ISIS for you.
1-800, create an army.
Just dial 1-800-123-ISIS. That again, 1-800-123-ISIS. First 50 callers get one meteor freak to have in their house.
Okay, do I get to pick though?
No, you get Tobias.
I don't. But there's no Asians around.
No. Oh, what am I going to do? Actually, you know what? Second choice, Cyrus, because he actually won't do anything, so I'd prefer him.
Cyrus is not around.
I'll put him in the basement. He'll be fine.
What do you mean, his body in the basement?
Or
That's
Byron. How about that? Byron's already used to the basement, so I'll keep him there.
No, he's writing poetry in the basement. That is different. It's
Man,
romantic.
Lots of throwbacks, dude. Lots of throwbacks. So yeah. Anyways, ISIS Foundation showing on the screen. We're actually at the Daily Planet. Chloe is the one. Looks like she's researching it because obviously it's brand new.
Just so you know, she looks really good. I know at this.
I like this fit. I do like the fit.
I know at
like
this
the
point
look.
she was torturing people, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, such a terrible person." I get it, but she looks really good.
Yeah, with that little nice little hair clip in the back.
Yeah, dude. And if I'm Jimmy, I'm really looking at you like, "Fuck you." Right? No,
honestly,
like
you're looking too good.
Yeah, like what are you doing? Go away.
It's like in that '70s show when Eric looks at Donna after the breakup. He's like, "Okay, yeah, we're good, we're friends, but you got to stop looking so hot when you come over."
What are you even talking about? No bra.
No bra, red lipstick. So Clark comes in and he's reading the screen. Support for the meteor infected. This is what was so urgent, Chloe. So that means Chloe called him because this is It's like, no, my worries should be the least of your worries, Clark. No, that's not it. The FAA halted all air traffic over Washington late last night. Some commercial airline pilot reported a mass object with that shot into the sky in a red-blue blur that almost hit the plane. And Clark's like, wait, no way. Yeah, so they think it may have been a ground-to-air missile, but obviously, if you ask me, I think we just found Kara. Chloe, this is all my fault.
Clark, you're not the one who played chicken with an airplane. And by the way, hold on, we're going to pause here. Joseph, it is his fault. He was the one last episode, if you recall, who, when Chloe's like, oh, what are you going to do about Kara? Don't worry, she'll come crawling back. He's the one who
that's right. He did say that.
He was the one that ran his mouth thinking that, oh, I'm going to play tough with her and she'll just be coming back to me because I'm not going to apologize for shit. He really did say that last time. And now when he is telling Chloe this, Chloe all of a sudden, no, you're not wrong. Yeah, he is. And
just a little, dude.
Besides, she's not your responsibility. What? You're her cousin, not her father. You guys should have sex. All right, I pushed her away. Didn't trust her. Now she's alone and angry. Yeah, that's exactly what he did. I have to find her, bring her back before she hurts someone. She's a killer. All right, well, or uncorks the Clark's family secret, right? I mean, clearly there's a big one here, and she's not afraid to be able to show who she is.
Mm-hmm.
What I love. All right, everybody. We have an introduction of somebody that had his heart broken last episode, where he is now fighting back in order to become whole again. He is looking at his ex having to be able to work, having to be able to deal. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it. This is hard for everyone to have to witness. With Jimmy the Hero Olsen, though, now walking down the stairs, what I love, and here's the thing, I know there's already shots being fired at the ex when he says, hey, have you guys heard from Kara? Huh?
Dude.
Kara? A lot, Kara. What's up?
Yeah, Kara. I mean, it's like, well, maybe she's doing like the tourist thing, guys. But postcards are already probably in the mail, and they're both like,
they both say that she probably is visiting Washington, D.C. is what they just found out. Now, Jimmy, yeah, of course. She didn't just go there just because. Maybe the postcards, like you said, are there in the mail for you too. She misses y'all. I have not spoken to her. I swear to God, I have not talked to her at all.
He might as well be saying that.
She's family. Where the fuck is she, Jimmy? What do you know? Even Chloe. Yeah, what do you know? What's going on? Okay, listen, guys. Kara asked to.
Clark looks like he was about to ball up his fist and maybe punch Jimmy for a sec.
You know, it's great. You know what would help? You know what would really help is that if you guys told Jimmy anything, I would be on your side and looking at Jimmy like, hey, man, you can't be hiding things. You two tell me nothing. I'm the one that has to be able to figure these out, which, by the way, guys, I have figured out nothing. Jimmy the Hero Olsen is the victim in all of this. These two trying to make him feel bad for having a secret with Kara. Screw the both of you. Every time I walk in, I say, hey guys, what's up? Nothing. I'll see you later.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah, by the way, Jimmy, how's that felony treating you still? Because Clark caused that.
He gets another felony today too.
Yeah, no, he doesn't because that's also something
Oh,
that's
yeah, we're gonna talk
yeah.
about that.
We're gonna
We're
talk
gonna
about that.
talk about that.
All right, but what he does reveal. All right, so she tracked me down. Sure, we were having sushi one night. I was teaching her chopsticks. Up, down, right, guys. It's not that big of a
Open
deal.
your mouth. Open your mouth wide.
Okay, okay. Too much fish, right? With this though, she then was interested in the lowest recording, but the recording was ruined. I managed to get a partial image of the equipment, and it maybe I pointed to the government. And you didn't tell us this because Kara, she asked me to keep a secret, okay, Chloe? She trusted me. Damn. Damn.
Bro, he
Jimmy, get
shots, bro. Yeah, he's basically hitting her in the face right now, and I like it.
Yeah, and she then looks down. She realizes, yes, Jimmy the Hero is correct. He does look at him, though. Jimmy to Clark. Listen, I'm sorry, CK. I had no idea that this was any idea of hers to go all the way down there. I had no idea that she followed the lead all the way to Capitol Hill. Thanks, Jimmy. All right, Chloe, get over here. Jimmy, stay over there. We don't want to talk to you anymore. If he's right, the government may have Kara's crystal. They just leave him. He is now stuck behind Clark as Clark is now whispering things to Chloe. Once again, Clark is just very nervous, very, I guess you could say, scared that Kara now could be under some type of threat, that maybe the government has a hold of her. Once again, though, you left Jim. So you had Jimmy tell you things, and then you said, "Thanks, Jimmy." Chloe, come over here.
Yeah, they
That
go in
was
private
all.
still because all Clark is concerned about is the crystal.
That's
Because it's
great.
crazy because no one knows what it does still.
You don't have to act like that. You don't have to act like that. And if once again, if I'm Jimmy, why would I like this guy?
It's so
Why
funny.
would I like him?
Jimmy, she's my fucking family, bro. You better tell me some shit, dude. All right? All right, thanks,
He's, like,
Jimmy.
raising
All right.
his fist
I
like,
appreciate
"Dude, say it."
I appreciate you for telling me that. Now fuck off real quick. Hey, Chloe, come here.
He really hit him in his chest. Like, yeah, way to be a bro. Come here, Chloe.
And he's just back there like, all right, cool.
Yeah, Jimmy's back there like, I'm gonna date your cousin, you piece of shit.
I'm gonna date her even harder.
I'm gonna date her even harder now.
So concerned about the crystal, and there we are now with our favorite Luthor, Mr. Lionel Luthor. Even though he's kind of crazy, I don't get it. I don't even know what he's looking at. He's at his office at Luthor Corp, and he's just looking out the window. I don't know. He's staring at. He's doing like what Chloe's mom did, watching the sunset. All right.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you only get to see one. Am I right? Shut up.
No, this made me really mad.
Okay, this is what I mean. Everything I felt weird with this episode. There are some
This
weird
is
moments.
strange.
Yeah.
Clark walks in, and Lionel's like, "Oh, Clark." He's like, "Hey, Lionel, welcome back." Clark is smiling. He's smiling.
Give me a hug. I've missed you.
They
Yeah.
hug.
Thanks, stepdad. How's mom? Is she good? Yes. Sorry that I've been out and about. I had to make sure I could still finger her with my hand.
I don't like where you took this, dude. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all.
Everyone saw it with the bear trap. Okay, it makes sense.
Hey,
We had to make sure.
Isn't it kind of cool though? This Luthor is wearing the one glove.
With the rigids on his finger?
No, he's wearing the one glove like Lex does in the comics.
Oh. Yes.
God, dude. Why you have to take it there, dude? Come on.
What? Why do I not take it there? How about that?
That's true. I should expect you to take it there at all
Yes,
times. So
thank you.
Thank you for being
right.
you. Anyways, back to our father and son moment. Yes, well, in the darkest hour, the soul is replenished and given strength to continue and endure. Okay, Lionel, all right, I just came in, I gave you a hug. I think we can stop there. Why are you quoting stuff to me already? I don't know what you're talking about. Luthor's are survivors, Clark.
By the way.
Yeah, he's like,
like he tells a joke to himself.
he's like in captivity so long he thought he forgot all his knowledge and quotes and shit. He's like, wow, I still know all that stuff.
And Clark's standing there going, I love art. Yeah.
Clark literally looks at him like, okay. Cool. All right. And Lionel says, I hear that a new member of the Kent family has turned up in Smallville.
How old is
And
she?
Clark's like, yeah, my cousin Kara.
18.
Yeah.
My favorite age.
Kara. You haven't mentioned her before, have you? Which side of the family? My father's side. Oh, which father? Me? Jor-El? Or John?
I like that he's really looking at Clark. Say me, please.
Which father? And Clark lies. He tells my adopted father, John. And so Lionel's immediately like, okay, well, he just lied to me. All right. Look, Lionel, anyways, the reason I'm here, I came across an underground government lab located beneath the silo in Granville. You have contacts in Washington. You could tell me something about it, huh?
You know, it's crazy. If only he had somebody closer than Lionel with contacts in Washington. Who became senator?
No, dude.
Who?
His mom practically
Who?
died, dude. Okay?
Wait, really?
She's dead, dude. He already forgot about her. And like, remember how Pete happened?
I'm so confused how Lionel is. Hey, you have contacts in Washington, right? Yes, I do. Her name is Martha.
Yeah, it's like it's your mom. She's my main contact. Topeka. Shout out.
Why don't you contact her, Clark? She misses you. Do you want to speak to her on the
Yeah,
phone?
she says you
No,
haven't
it's
called her
too
in
soon.
weeks.
It's too soon.
He asked him, what were you doing in a government lab? Researching a story for a friend.
What story?
Clark, I feel like you could definitely just go about this a weird, like a right way, you know? Lionel's like, I believe that lab in Granville belongs to the Department of Domestic Security. Tell your friend well, actually, you know what? I already know it's Chloe. Tell her it's not a front page story though. No, it's funny because Clark's like, domestic security? I mean, don't they deal with terrorism? Among other things, yes. Washington has had a wary eye on the heavens for decades, Clark. Watching for any threat from beyond the stars. I've heard they call that program Starhawk.
Starhawk.
Isn't Starhawk something in DC?
I don't know. I don't look up anything because if I probably looked up Starhawk and then I look up first appearance, I'd probably get some Smallville explanation that I'm not allowed to see. I don't look up anything anymore. I don't know because the problem is I only think of the Marvel characters. Sadly enough, Darkhawk, which Darkhawk I really
Son
have
of Lantern, right? And Hawk Girl?
No, Darkhawk is something else. And oh, wait, you're talking about in Batman Beyond? If that's
Well,
who it was?
do you remember there was the one Justice League animated episode
Yeah,
where they go to a different world or
future.
something? Yeah, is it the future?
Yeah, it's future.
And they meet that John,
Superman's the bad guy. Yes, no, I know everything about this episode. Yeah, it's two-parter.
but they have
Lay
that
it on
one
me.
dude who is the son of Shahira and John Stewart.
I thought he was Hawkman though. I didn't know
Well, I
that they
think that's
called him
like his.
something else.
I think you're right. I think it's Darkhawk. Let me see. Darkhawk, Christopher Powell, superhero in American comic. Oh, this is Marvel Comics.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's where I got the connection from.
Let me see here.
You just have to look up the Batman Beyond Justice League episode. Here,
I'm looking up
Okay.
Son of John Stewart and Hawk
Batman
Girl.
Beyond.
It's not Batman Beyond, dude.
Yes, it is.
Warhawk.
That's his name. And by the way, it is the Batman Beyond episode.
He's in that?
Yes.
Why?
What do you mean, why? The Batman Beyond. It's when the Justice League tries to recruit him, and then it's Superman that's the bad guy that's causing everything. And then what they find out is that the starfish is on his chest.
Oh, yes.
Yes. It's the
Uh,
female Aquaman. It's the bald-headed little guy that looks like Aang from Last Airbender as the Green Lantern. And then you have Big Barda's and Mr. Miracle's daughter as the Wonder Woman.
That's right. Got it, dude. I remember now. I remember, dude.
Yeah. Oh, it's called, and by the way, this is how good I am, Joseph. You need to confirm this. Is it called Batman Beyond the Calling?
All right, dude. Just look. This will probably make you feel really good about yourself, but the episode was called The Call. It was a
Oh
two-parter
my
in
God.
Batman Beyond. Yes,
I
you were
knew it was.
correct.
Yeah, of course. Don't
Well,
ever
fuck
doubt.
you, dude. Okay.
Dude, I'm sorry, but I was even telling Megan, and I was like, amateur hour over here. I don't know how I'm able to pull this off.
Honestly, dude, I'd be sucking my own dick if I were you, dude. Um. So
Oh,
yeah, to
wait,
finish out,
Taylor, you know a Batman Beyond episode name? Whoa, man.
dude, take off your pants right now, dude. But to finish out the scene, yeah. So, um, talking about the domestic security, and he's talking about these contacts from Washington. They came to Smallville right after the second meteor shower. So I know there's people that have been keeping an eye on a lot of stuff. I've done everything I could to divert their attention away from you in the
Fuck you.
past.
Why? I
All
love
right.
you, Lionel. I love you, but what is that? If I'm Clark, okay, strike one. I didn't like that response. I would, and here's my thing. Clark seems really blinded a lot by these
Cause
people
he's
where
high. He's Laura's son.
okay, so he's high right now.
All the time.
Oh,
He's blind. Yes, he's
I
blind.
didn't think that he would come and see Stepdad Stone. I
May
thought that he would.
Are you kidding me? Are you
He
kidding me?
hugged him. He would smell it, right?
Oh, dude, you think he cares about the smell? Everyone knows Clark smokes, dude.
It's a town. It's
He's
the
got
most.
3 dads. He better be telling all of them, dude.
And by the way, 3 dads, I would be getting high all the time.
Yeah, like Lionel said, your life is complicated enough. That's why I didn't say anything to you, Clark. All right, dude.
All
Number
right.
two, maybe? I don't
That's
know.
right.
Number
That's
two.
1.5. I'll give you a half.
Yeah, and he's like, I found, it seemed like they found no evidence, so I know they left Smallville, and I assume that's probably why. They couldn't find like an alien threat, at least conclusive evidence enough. But do you think they discovered something in that lab that maybe changed their minds?
Tell me
And
everything you know about Starhawk, Lionel. And we cut to the
yeah,
next
so
scene.
and we get literally our Project Starhawk, at least what we assume, because we get the glimpse of our boy Special Agent Carter, aka Kim Coates, the actor.
AKA Peggy Carter.
Yeah, dude, this guy fucks, man. I like this guy
Yeah.
in this episode.
So do I. He
Yeah,
should be the villain for the whole season. But we have so many of them, I can't keep up.
honestly, honestly, we have little
This is,
special hidden ones too. It's
yeah,
crazy.
this is great.
But yeah, he's looking at the crystal. They're doing, looks like they're running lab tests on it, and spectroscopic analysis almost complete. And they're running like purple lasers, lights through it, probably just to understand its
Who gave this guy
composition.
clearance? Why are you here? Where did you get a pass? This should be locked down. Lex walks in, everybody.
Dude, yeah. Lex walks in, sees what's going on, but before actually, Special Agent Carter, he locks it down. Give me a full report as soon as possible when we can. And so yeah, Lex comes in here acting like a madman. All right, I don't know. You wanna describe your boy here? You want to talk about your boy?
What do you mean? Is it where you just decide to come in and say, okay, what's going on here, huh? Quite the brain trust you got here, Peggy. Listen, this is a restricted facility. Luther, how did you even get in here? Oh, yeah? You never told me that you stole something? Our work is classified. How did you get down here? All right, and you've made an effort to secure to make sure that nobody can see this, huh? However, the term hidden has never prevented me from getting what I want. That's right. You've got this angelic blonde saint watching over you, right? You freak.
Yeah.
And now
Yeah,
Lex is
that
smiling
cut
at
him.
him,
Yeah, he
going,
didn't like that. He didn't like
that
that.
wasn't funny.
He didn't like
this,
that. No, he didn't like that.
Lex looks at him. You know what? In the halls of power, you don't amount to much, Peggy. And it's only a matter of time before I find out what it is you're hiding. Lex is right in front of you. It's the crystal. That's what he's doing right now. What do you mean? What is he hiding? You're obviously walking into it, so you should be able to pick up on this. Peggy, looks at Lex. We got an intern that looks at both of them like, whoa, this is two serious guys having a stare down.
His name is
Lex
Kevin.
Lex then leaves. This is somehow something he's able to just do. Security escorts him out, reinstating the sequence, unlocking the containment field. Computers beep 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 beep. And now Peggy is looking at the crystal.
Oh, it looks so cool.
Reinitiating LIVS. And now the crystal is coming from above the machine. Peggy is walking over. Kevin, laser and X-ray photoelectrons, optics, looking at the crystal now. We now cut to a commercial break, everybody.
Yeah, whatever. We don't do commercials anymore, dude.
Yeah, I know, but a part of the episode it would have been, which is why I was just letting that scene happen in case you had something to say. So that's why I mentioned commercial break. Because Joseph, my main question is, how did he get down there? If he's not supposed to be down there, how would he be able to get down there? Who gave him a pass? And then he was asking Lois last time, how'd you get in here? Well, you're the king of passes. Where are you guys getting these things?
Dude, remember he said classified? I get what I want, dude.
Okay. I'm gonna let you have the next scene because it will get after dark if I do it. But
True.
the other issue is I wrote down in my notes this would never work. As the scene kept going, maybe okay, and then it kept going. I was like, all right, this would work. The guy is the one that actually blows it, and I couldn't.
Yeah, dude, are you kidding me? He's so weak. He's so weak.
Oh my lord, what he says, I was like, man, you had this moment. I'm not even blaming Carl. I don't even think she's a tease. You blew it, dude.
He blew it, honestly. But yeah, so we're at a club in Washington, actually. We're still in Washington, and it's called The Modern. And we see Carr in here, and damn, dude.
Jeez. All right.
Looking great.
Like,
Shout out Laura Vandervoort. We love looking at you. We love you. Everyone's looking at her, too. If you pause it right when she comes in, there's like two dudes on the left looking at her. There's one guy right next to her just staring at her ass. It's amazing.
Yeah, I think very inappropriate here. But I'm only a little hard. Not a lot, just a little.
Not yet.
Not yet.
So she uses her super hearing. She hears Kevin, which is the intern lab technician we were talking about. And he's like, I'd rather be out in the field chasing UFOs than stuck in a lab, man. You know, it's boring. It's like all these numbers, computers. I just press buttons, look at samples. It's so weak. Half the stuff's hazardous. That's what I'm trying to say. I've been working so hard, I haven't even been able to get a day. Hey. Oh, nice choker. She's grabbing his tie.
I wouldn't like this. It'd be like, hey, hands off, lady.
Yeah. Yeah, if she did that to me, I'd be like,
buy me a drink first, pervert.
Yeah. He looked down at her tits, too, which is crazy.
It's not that crazy. It's not.
He's like,
she wants
he was
you
like,
to.
whoa.
That's not fair. See, that's not fair.
That's true. You know, we're not playing a game here. We're just playing it straight, man. Playing it
what
straight.
Are you doing? This was her game, and her continuing to ask him questions. Why are you giving it up? And he's not. But she keeps doing things. Where
she pulls him away. She's like, "You work for domestic security?" It's like, dang, am I that obvious? I know I've had a few, you know? And he just chugs the beer like in front of her. He's like, you know it's sexy. Stop drinking.
He puts the beer bottle in his mouth and out.
The thought of like a government agent just keeping me safe, you know?
Okay.
I'm not really an agent. He's like, don't tell me you're a pencil pusher from the home office across the street. No, you look more important. No. I head up a team of lab technicians outside the city. No, I do a lot more. Okay? Okay. But we do go out in the field a lot. Huh, good. I was hoping you were hands-on. And he smiles. He's like, hey, yeah.
I would never fall for this.
Oh, okay. Ever investigate anything like extraterrestrial? You know, like space naughty space stuff.
Like
Excuse
my
me?
ass.
You know, UFOs, aliens, galaxies far, far away. And she keeps touching his neck, his lips, blips. I can't. Sorry, I can't really be talking about what I do. You know, it's just confidential. It's like life on other planets. God, that's so hot.
God, show me your balls.
Would have loved to have chatted about it. Yeah. Kara's walking away. He blew it. He blew it. Oh wait.
No. He didn't.
No, no, no. Wait.
We can get her back. We got her back.
Wait. She stops. She smiles. She knows she won. They just went to some random office, I guess. They're
Looks like a
hooking
storage
up.
room.
Looks like they're hooking up in like some type of storage room. So, where'd you find the ship? Kansas, out in the boonies somewhere. I can't believe that you work with real flying saucers. It's such a turn on.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think she's kissed him?
No, she has not kissed him, which is my point. And this, by the way, this moment right here is when he blows it. All right, we got to get out of here. What? What do you mean we got to get out of here? She then stops him saying, oh, no, we're not going to go.
Yeah, what'd you find the spaceships? Anything interesting?
What do you mean we got to run out of here? Dude, this place is empty. She is wanting
y'all got him
right
here
and now. What do you mean we need to go? My apartment's really close. Nobody cares about that. What are you even thinking? This is the moment. And the fact that he then tries to leave, this is the blowing of the moment. He probably could have had a make out. I'm not saying she had to put out. All I'm saying is, how does Kara know how to do all this? Who taught her?
Kryptonian education.
Ago.
God,
remember, she was 15, right?
Maybe she learned it in the Kryptonian ship, dude.
14.
Okay. She's very progressive.
You're right, 13.
Oh, come on, secret agent man. Tell me what was in that ship. I know you want to. It's just some weird crystal. We're studying at the lab. Tries to kiss her. And then she moves away. She's like, seriously, do you really think that I can wait till we get to your place?
By the way, the moment you move away from me trying to kiss you, we're done.
True.
That's always the test.
I'd be like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah. Wait, what are we doing here then? You can't keep asking me questions. And
you either touch my wiener or I'm out of here.
Nope. No, that is where you're wrong. You know what it is, Joseph? It's romantic. You either touch my lips or you get out. That is the rules.
Which lips, dude?
I'll let you choose, but you're doing one. You're kissing one.
So yeah, she does say, yeah. Can you really think we can wait? I'd rather just be here. It's like, why don't we? Okay, yeah. Why don't we get a bit more comfortable? I'll make some room here. We could do something.
Ew. This is not in the moment. There's no. Ew. Let's plan it right here. Let's clean off this nice, like, dirty old chair. This is gross.
Kara clearly stole his wallet. She dipped. She's at that government lab now. About to go up to the door.
Cameras everywhere.
Probably, yep.
Yes, everyone knows that Kara is here, so this is no surprise. She then
gets
walks in.
Breaks the whole table container where the crystal was supposed to be.
It's there.
I don't know, maybe X-ray?
Well, then she would have seen that it's not there.
Oh, maybe she just guessed.
She just guessed I'm going to smash something right now.
An educated wish, if you will.
That is not a good spot to be able to just randomly show up and say, you know what? I think it's right here. Kara, here's my theory, and this could be completely wrong. I feel like Zor-El's inside of her or something. Something that's making her lose control, where she has maybe a different personality. It's just interesting that this was mindless. This was not smart. And Kara should have known that this was not that smart, especially when it's a government facility. Sure, from a different planet, I get, but this should have been an obvious, no, you don't just show up and just smash things.
Well, I mean, that's kind of, no, I have to disagree.
That's not small town.
But
that's
I know, but
Washington, man.
So you think she knows this shit? Dude, she just got here.
You know what? People told her.
Nah, like Clark did, but does she listen to Clark?
No, because they haven't done it yet. Once they do it, that's when she listens.
Yeah.
Because then they're bonded forever.
All right, dude. Stop.
Stop
it. Please, stop it. You know what it's time for? Terrorism. It's time for terrorism.
I hate.
It's time
You know
for.
what? I have to shut up. I'll mute myself.
Honestly, bro, you know what would have been sick? I don't know why. I immediately thought. So when Chloe walks in here, right, you see that guy that's sitting on that random table or chair, whatever,
Yeah.
couch.
Looks like he's a heroin addict.
Look like it could have been Sean Kelvin, bro. They missed a golden opportunity to allow it be Sean Kelvin, dude.
They always miss the golden opportunity, especially if we would have had him. And he just says, "Hey, Chloe, you single?"
Hey, you want another kiss? But yeah, Chloe comes in here. She has like a folder with her. Looks like she's about to obviously continue her research that she was doing. And the lady, she's like, "Hey, yeah, can I help you? How you doing?" "Yeah, I was hoping I could get a Chloe. Lana's here. Oh lordy, lordy, lord. Oh yes."
It's fine. It's just the sex doll, so it's not really Lana. This
So
is
yeah,
where
yeah. Chloe's like, "Lana, what are you doing here, Chloe?" I stumbled across the ISIS Foundation website.
strike
And saw
one.
they were reaching out to meteor victims, and I wanted to see if I can get an interview.
Very solid explanation. This is finally Chloe doing an undercover. Once again, she does not get an intro. Only Jimmy the hero gets those. Chloe is on hold for a little bit until she can prove to me something, and that is a good story. With this scene, though, her saying that she's essentially just wanting to, kind of get an interview.
She's
Chloe,
like,
so Lana, you work here? You could say
"Yeah,
that. And she, what?
you could say that. You gotta say it how she says it, dude." It's like,
Inside joke with the receptionist, right?
yeah, she's like, "You could say that." "Oh, right, babe."
Right, because I'm the owner and she has no idea. What an idiot.
I actually kind of am the Foundation, Chloe. Like, I literally am a terrorist. I'm a terrorist.
I
But yeah,
started
no,
this for around the world.
yeah. Remember 9/11? You remember 9/11? It was bad.
Jesus Christ. You can't-
Remember 9/11, dude. We don't forget.
Joseph,
Um,
this episode may be released on 9.
damn. Oh shit. Wait. Hold on.
It's going to be pretty damn close.
No fucking way. Oh, Tuesday's the 10th, dude. Should we do it on Wednesday?
Always remember.
Wednesday's the 11th. We never forget. So yeah, she brings Chloe to the back, showing her, I guess, like the main office or the area where she brings back the clients. She's like, "So when did you become such a champion for the Meteor Challenge?" "Lex ruined lives with 33.1, not just his victims, but their families and friends, you know? And I'm using the divorce settlement to fight back."
Hey, Lana, remember when I told you that this floor was 33.1? And she said, "You have no proof."
Yup.
Remember when you said that to my face when I was talking about it, and now you're over here like, "Yeah, I want to save those victims." Chloe, what is this place? This is my office. Is it big
This is
enough?
much more than just writing a check, Lana. I mean, this looks like a major operation. Like,
I'm gonna open a free clinic, Chloe.
right now, it's just me in the office, but eventually I'd like to open a free clinic, start
Dude, I saw
support
your mom
groups,
at the free clinic.
set up a crisis hotline. Yeah, what was Aunt Nell doing at the free clinic? Tell me about that. And yeah, so Chloe's like, wow, I'm so proud of you. Why didn't you tell me? I don't want anyone to know until I've had a chance to build this into something real, you know? It's like you're on the web. I mean, you're pretty much out there, Lana.
Okay, hold on. Let's pause it real quick here just so I can say, Joseph, I have a question. With her having a website, what does this even mean?
No, she's out there, dude.
Well, her saying, "I want to get my name out there." Lana, I found your website. So you are trying to put yourself out there. So the fact that Chloe's then coming to say, "Hey, what are you doing?" Chloe, how did you know?
It's like surprised to see her come in here like a journalist wouldn't come and nab this type of story so quick.
Especially if it's gotten big in such a short amount of time.
And if someone else did interview her, guess what they're going to say in the article? "Yeah, talk to Lana Lang. the owner of the ISIS Foundation, and it's like, okay, so very
It's
cool.
seriously, whatever you do, don't
I
fucking tell Clark.
I launched the site so that people that needed me, I could help. Grassroots is really all I want right now. That's it. Chloe, do me a favor and don't fucking tell Clark, okay? And
Wait,
Chloe's
wait,
already
wait.
she's thrown off. She doesn't like that one bit. She's like, I thought you two were all about like full honesty now. Well, you know how he is. He'll think that work's too dangerous. And he's gonna try and talk me out of it. Chloe's very suspicious at this
Strike
point.
3, 4, and 5 for Chloe right there. Everything about what she just did was completely wrong, which I have to even agree. I'm going to let Joseph continue. The only thing I do want to say is this is the worst couple. You don't love him. So this proves that you don't love Clark whatsoever. And you're just using him in order for you to have,
A
once
home.
again, your revenge and a home, a roof over your head. And it's
Cause
more,
you can't live at the office, dude.
Joseph, it's an alibi. She
True.
is just making herself an alibi with Clark in order for. Because here's the other thing, though, that's also sick in the head, which is why your meteor freak theory works. If people then come and ask Clark, hey, can you believe that Lana was doing this with Lex, opening up a terrorist foundation and doing all this stuff? No, she didn't. She was with me the whole time. What?
Yeah. What are you talking about?
I was always with her.
I
No, no,
was
no, no.
there. I was there on 9/11. I know a terrorist when I see one.
No,
I was
but
there on
seriously,
9/11.
she would never organize that.
Chloe calls her out. She goes, I've interviewed enough people, Lana, to know when someone's bending the truth. And as much as I love what you're doing, like truly, I am sensing a weird angle here somewhere. That right angle is your imagination.
It's in your
Okay.
ass, bitch.
Please, Chloe, don't tell Clark anything. For real. Dude, that right angle is your imagination. The way she said that shit made me so mad. I would have slapped her. I would have slapped her right there if I was Chloe.
Okay. I would immediately go and tell Clark. Why wouldn't I?
Absolutely. I'd be like,
I'm not
wait, I.
keeping this a secret. Why
Yeah,
would
because
I
then
keep
if I
this?
walk out and I see like 3 meteor infected buff dudes just going to the back, and it's like, okay, I see what you're doing here, Lana. I see what you're doing
What
here.
would she be doing? Oh, she's the sex doll. She just has to get her mouth work out. It. I see what you're doing. I see what's going on here.
So yeah, Chloe sides with this fucking bitch and is just like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna tell him shit. It's officially off the record. All right, Chloe, bad friend again. You've done it
Why
before.
wouldn't you tell her tell Clark immediately? This doesn't
Yeah,
make any sense to hide. And especially, and here's the thing that's pretty awful. Clark has told you everything now. You
yeah,
know absolutely every
mm-hmm.
single detail about his life, where he has even kept your secret about your being weirded out with the meteor freak syndrome and
True,
your
very
Cyrus
fucking
ability.
true.
So the
Mm-hmm.
fact that you have entrusted Clark with something that huge, where we had an entire episode of you being so upset, this is bad brand. If I'm Clark, this would be hard to overcome when it comes to the trusting department. I mean, Lana, this is truly playing Clark.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it is. I agree, man. I'm hurt for him because he's gonna find out at some point, and he's gonna be pissed. He's gonna
He
be
would
so mad.
have to. They've not even kissed. They have done nothing except hug, hold hands, and a kiss on the cheek.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I do that with
Mm-hmm.
my dog.
This bar. So we're back at that bar where Kara picked up that dude. Do
This
you see
is
how?
not what you do.
Do you
Okay.
see what?
No,
Do you see how everyone's wearing suits? Like, is it? Are they all the lab people? Is this like all
it
the
could
government
be
people?
it could be a government facility, yes, where they have their own bar that they can attend because maybe they can only hang out
Government
with each
secrets
other.
and shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
It would
Okay.
make complete sense. Cara being invited, obviously they may think she's what, a hooker?
I
That's not
mean,
even
yeah,
me
she's
trying to
dressed
be
very
mean.
differently from everyone else.
Yes. Why else would she be allowed in here? Even though why wouldn't you allow her in anywhere she wants to go?
Very, very true. Yeah, but no, we go back to what she shouldn't do, and that's
Yeah.
going here like, hey, Kevin, hey, yo, wait, give me back my wallet. He's like, I will when you tell me the real location of the crystal.
What? This is...
And he's like, shut the fuck up, dude. Who are you? It wasn't in the lab. Don't worry about it. He's like, where is it? It's like, I don't know. It's usually always there. We don't take it out or anything.
Let him go, Kara.
Uh-oh.
We have Mr. Deep Voice coming in. Jeez.
Yeah, I'm scared. Yeah, Kara already rolled her eyes, and she's like, oh my god, Clark's here. Give him his wallet back.
With me.
Give him his wallet back. She gives it back. Clark drags her away. And Kevin's like, what the fuck? And
They
so
just
he's
started
like,
making out, dude.
oh,
With
stop.
me, and so what?
Stop it.
What's the problem?
I've been looking all over for you, Kara. Congratulations, you found me. Ugh. This one you give me a stern talking to? You're looking for the crystal, aren't you? Right? That's my business, not yours.
Kiss her.
You nearly took out an airplane, Kara. Do you have any idea how many people you could have killed? Sorry, my mind kind of wandered. Huh. If you continue this way, it's only a matter of time before you get hurt or found out. Why do you care? Shut up! You're my cousin, Kara. I do care about you, even though I've only met you, like the last 2 weeks.
Why do you care? Tell me. Get closer to me.
Stop. Cut it out.
Dude, I'm like Sebastian over here from Little Mermaid. Sha la 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 la. Shy. Kiss the girl. Wow wow. Kiss the girl. Kiss the girl. Kiss the girl.
Look, Clark actually pleads, dude. He's like, Kara, I really am trying. I'm trying to trust, but everything I've been told is like, oh, by who? Your friend, the Martian Manhunter? This is my problem. Why didn't Clark just say my dad? My own father, Zor-El, warned me to like just be cautious around you. Like,
because
I feel like that would validate everything. It's like it's not just.
Why doesn't he bring Kara to the Fortress of Solitude, Joseph?
Because Zor-El would probably try to kill her.
How? What is he gonna do? I want to see. What does he got now?
Are you serious? He killed John.
That's different. That was a heart condition, okay? All right, that was a slow burn. That was tortured. And just to let you know, I'm not even the biggest fan. Maybe I have swayed in a little bit of how I react, but then again, I still don't like the son of a bitch. However, John owned Zor-El. John still won in the end. Sure, his wife ended up being a whore after, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, that's besides the point. R.I.P. John. My father wasn't a traitor, Clark. He didn't kill anyone or even try to. He was a good man. Yeah, right. Guy sucks. I'm gonna prove that to you. Forget about the crystal. It could be anywhere. That crystal is the only thing I have left from home. But you could care less. That's not true, dude. Why do you think I'm here? It's always about what you want, Clark. You act like such a hero, but really all you ever think about is yourself. I'm not the one who took off and didn't tell anyone where I went. Okay, what? That wasn't a good clapback, Clark. Come on, man.
Was I supposed to give you an itinerary? That wasn't a good clapback either, though, Joseph. This is weak clapbacks. No wonder they're related.
Same family, yeah.
Kiss.
Okay. We may be cousins, but I don't have to like you.
I don't have to.
Okay. Stay out of my life. Oh, he grabs her arm. I'm not letting you leave, Kara. You don't have a choice. Oh, she punches his ass straight back down the hall.
Ridiculous.
She flies out of the building.
And Clark says, damn. Bye.
Damn, I lost.
Oh, well,
again.
wish I could do that.
Yeah. Good times, huh? Notice that we are, like, halfway in the episode. You see Lara anywhere?
What?
Yeah, exactly.
What are you talking about? What's this episode? This episode is Kara Part 2.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you called it. It's Kara. They did a typo on the episode. It's the only thing that explains it. And then they
Yes.
couldn't go back, so they had to remove the part two portion. They just couldn't remember the L, or they couldn't remove the L instead of the K.
It's
So
true.
it's math.
Math ain't mathin', dude. All right, get your scene, dude. We're back at the DP. Jimmy walks in on Kara using his computer.
All right. So what we do have, let's lead it up to. What happens when Kara decides to escape? If you're Clark, you should only understand one thing. Kara is interested in one person. How do you know? She was Miss Sweetcorn. You should have been there when she said, "Hey, how do I get him inside of me?" That's what happened. Clark was there. He should realize, oh, she's going to go see Jimmy, because that's what happened, everybody. With this next scene, we have Jimmy the Hero Olsen. He is walking into his office. Let's keep that in mind. This is him expecting to be able to do work, but he's not able to. You want to know why? Because somebody with a dress decides to come and sit down. Um, hey, Cara, you're okay. You came back from DC. Yeah, I just flew in. Haha. Jimmy doesn't know what that means, but Jimmy is also extremely happy, except one thing. Clark threatened to whoop my ass. So you might wanna, dodge him or give him a call, or see him. Don't worry about Clark. I hope you don't mind that I'm looking at your computer. I thought
Giving
I'd
you a
check out.
felony.
No, 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 not a problem at all. You didn't go on my search history, right? You didn't do that. Why would you?
Hot blonde girls naked.
BBC. uh, Feel free to rev the search engine up, though. Well, unless you're hacking the national security networks. You wouldn't do that, right? Okay. I'm going to pause it, Joseph, because I know you have a lot to say about this as well. Kara says that's exactly what I'm doing. So she obviously number one hacker. We thought it was Adam this whole time. We were wrong. It is Kara. Kara said when she arrived and Clark decided to show her the DP for the first time, screw this alien technology and destroy the elevator. So you're trying to tell me that then she looks at a computer and says, I can just do the hacking so easily? Wouldn't that be ancient technology to her and she wouldn't necessarily how to use it?
Yeah, I don't get it because he's looking at the computer and he's like, wait, like they're gonna track down my IP address, Car. Like, what the fuck are you
Oh, yeah, it
doing?
gets worse.
Yeah, and he's like, no, not after running it through a Tor Park filter and rerouting it through half a dozen servers. How do you know all this shit?
And just to let you know, it's not even Jimmy's fault right now that he may be a little bit turned on. How could he not be? Be it him even looking at her saying, Jesus Christ, you're a very mysterious girl. She then smiles as well. I'm trying to find uh, a lab here where somebody was able to be entered, and it was a facility where they were looking at a crystal, you could say. Have you ever heard of Alex Dynamics? Yeah, it's Luther Core. I worked an assignment down there at the plant before. Wait, Luther, as in Lex Luthor? Look here, scoot over, and I will pull up a file on them. Move. Thanks. I'm trying to get on my computer. God, move that ass. Jimmy then immediately starts going to work. Jimmy the Hero Olsen, everybody. He is the man in the back of the yards. He is the one that maybe can treat a woman right. He may leave you for the Polar Bear Club, but it does not matter. When Jimmy the Hero Olsen has his claws inside of you, you cannot resist those baby blues.
False,
With
because
this,
Car leaves.
she may have left, but he stays with us all, so it does not matter. Thank you for ruining my scene.
Dude, she ditches his ass. Look how sad
Carla,
he looked. I felt so
Carla,
bad for
you
the
know
man.
why? Because fuck Clark, fuck Chloe, and now Cora.
He taught you chopsticks, dude.
Up, down, up, down.
How dare she, dude?
She bails.
Of all people, it
Eden
shouldn't
is
have been
left there.
Kara.
Cara. She's gone. It's a
No, we're gonna be able to take care of one last scene before this next one. All right, look at this. We're back at the terrorist group, the ISIS Foundation, and we're at after hours. We're at the after
super
office hours.
secret agent soldier spy is here with us.
Domestic security, Chinese super witch. I don't know, dude. She has so many titles, it's unreasonable.
It's unreasonable. We have to give her a full title by the end of this.
Yeah, we should actually come up with one just so we say it right every time, and then we just keep adding on to it. But she's turning on all her. We saw her little secret office last episode, right? So we see now a whole bunch of TV screens turning on. Dude, it's just the Lex Mansion again.
Okay, you know what I love though is that it really is. So Lana is the newest pervert of the season now. She just immediately copied Lex's strategy. Once her screens, by the way, go out into the white noise, I immediately thought, look, Lex finally changed his password. What are you gonna do now?
Like he cut the feed. He was like, "What the hell is this secret shit feeding into my security cameras?"
He
Like, what
knows.
the?
That's why the photo's still up of her. Photo is still there.
So yes, it goes static. We get the white static there on all the TV screens. She's getting on her computer. She's trying to figure out what the hell. She's like, "Oh my god, I need to see his balls on the toilet. Come on." So yeah.
I have the one under the toilet seat. Use it. Use it. Use it.
So, but then we get the reason why it got cut. So yeah, we get the reason here, and it's that we cut to the actual Luthor Mansion, and we see a red blur. And of course, it's Kara. She's in her red dress still, and she showed up to the Luthor Mansion. She's now looking around. So we assume, obviously, she cut the feed somehow. She was obviously some tech expert, and so yeah, she cut it, right? So then now she's looking.
Did you think that Lex was gonna sneak up behind her?
I thought Lex was gonna, somehow run into and find her and be like, "Oh my god, my sweet baby angel."
Oh my god, how did you get in here?
Oh my god. Take off your clothes.
Looks like someone's been naughty tonight. Get on my desk.
So she starts X-raying, but then she looks and sees behind the classic bookshelf that looks like to be a safe. But we don't actually get to see what's in the safe. It just looks like a safe, right? Because I don't think we see inside it. Do you think it's lead?
Yeah, it would have to be lead, is what I'm assuming. I didn't see anything. Hold on, let me rewind it.
I'm pretty sure because I only see like the front part of the vault. So I'm pretty sure he's had lead before. That's why I want to say that.
No, he definitely has in his lab and also in their office when they were storing kryptonite.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So then now Kara's going weak, so we assume, okay, maybe the vault has kryptonite or something.
God.
And
I always thought of belts. I never thought of sexy cuffs.
Handcuffs, dude.
This is dirty.
Special Agent Carter comes out of the fucking woodworks, dude. And he has kryptonite handcuffs. He puts them on her, and Kara's obviously weak. It's like, I suspected that you and Luthor were working together. It's like, what are you doing? I've been waiting for the chance to use these restraints on you. Yeah. Yeah. He's like, I've been waiting to use these restraints on you, naughty girl. When I saw how that meteor rock disabled your ship, I figured it might do the same to the passenger. Hey, good thinking there, guy. Tell your boss I only want what's mine. My boss is the United States of America, sweetie. We have some questions for you. I was like, all right.
Do it privately.
9/11.
What?
Yeah, remember 9/11? He said my boss is the United States of America.
That's not what he meant by this
at
all. He said, I'm going to take you into a pantry.
Support the troops. Both sides.
Both sides supporting. I got you. I got you.
And so now Lex comes in as he's about to take her away.
What are you doing with my handcuffs?
Yeah, honestly, I feel like, yeah, he definitely could have stole those or something. But he's like, step back, Mr. Luthor. This is a matter of national security. So he puts her down real quick, and he pulls out a gun on him. He said, I said stand down. I'm like, all right, now we're talking. He's like, you better have authorization to make an arrest. You're being recorded. I disabled the feed. My guards will be here in seconds. I disabled them too. Holy shit. Special Agent Carter, Domestic Security, is the one who cut the feed. Lana has no idea what's going on.
Oh, yeah? Lana's going to figure this out, so we have nothing to worry about, everybody.
You're so right.
Lara-El, here we come.
He's like, you stole something. I don't know what you're talking about. Is it a coincidence that you were in my lab the same day she broke in? Huh? Like, I know y'all are working together. He's like, you think she would break into your lab? Yeah, because he probably has recordings of her breaking into the lab.
Prove it.
You've got my property hidden somewhere in here. I just wonder where. This shit doesn't matter no more. She's the real prize now. Lex tries to tackle this man.
Okay, come on. He's always holding his gat on him at all times, and magically, this is the time. I'm gonna charge at you. I am a hero. High
He gets
white
shot.
blood cell count. He's shot. He's
He
down.
gets shot immediately.
This Peggy shoots him immediately. Lex, he is no more. And finally, Lana gets her feedback. This is once again, and Joseph, I'm gonna let you have it, of course. This, though, proves she is playing games with Clark and Lex. Go ahead.
Absolutely. And so, by the way, Lex gets shot with a dart. It wasn't even a bullet. He gets shot with a dart, so he's unconscious. But yes, Lana gets back the feed, and she now sees like, oh wait, who's that girl? She looks through the camera before it cut to out, and she sees that it is Kara.
Why did she even turn like this?
I
Like,
don't
look
know.
how she turns. It's like a sex doll cyborg way. Look how she does it. It's
Bring out the fembots!
it's really and turn.
And turn. Dial. Clark.
Yes.
This doesn't make sense to me though.
Unless you're playing games.
But why? How are you gonna explain you know?
What are you talking about? Clark actually tells us how she explains it. It's really easy, guys. Don't worry. I'm not going to spoil it.
Clark, it's Lana. I know where Kara is. And then shuts her office down. I'm like, oh my god, dude.
Here's the thing, though. If you're Clark, and this is what you immediately hear on the phone, I already have red flags. And this is why it's also bad that he's not connecting some type of dots here. Joseph, she just said, Kara's at Lex's. He has her. Go get him now.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, because we do cut back to the mansion. Lex is on the phone. Is like, I don't need an assessment, Senator. Just your assurance Agent Carter will be fired by morning. Clark comes in. Where's Kara? Take it easy, Clark, all right? Oh, no. I'm going to grab you. And I'm going to be like, hey, best bud, where is she?
But this is what I mean. Him even saying, listen, Agent Peggy came in here. She got the upper hand. I'm sorry, he got the upper hand on me, and I became incapacitated. He shot me with these darts. Kara was taken. Lex, you better not be lying to me. So this is what I mean. Clark can't have it both ways. If Clark then, with his phone call that he got from Lana, that insinuated that Lex had something to do with it. So with him then arriving at Lex's, Lex then saying, no, I had nothing to do with it. She just came here and then an Agent Peggy took her. That would mean to Clark that Lana told you a lie in order for you to then go after her ex.
Yeah.
Why is that not connecting? And that's what I'm confused with. He's just, in a way, doing anything and everything she says. And just like the excuse we're going to get to later on in the episode is ridiculous because you can't explain. How would you know?
How would you? That's true.
She does.
Ooh, the breadcrumbs, baby, the breadcrumbs.
This is pieces of bread at this point. This is too obvious. This is loaves being just thrown out.
I got a conversation about loaves later, bud.
This is back to the Earl days.
Good old Earl. So Lex
3
tells
loaves
him
this time.
You know how Thanos was like, no resurrections this time. That's what they were saying to him. No loaves this time, bud. Lex does mention that Kara was taken to a lab in Virginia, so obviously Washington. Clark, why would they arrest her? Like, let me know. Clark doesn't say anything, of course. Like, Lex really wants to know. I don't know why. But, so now, dude, I thought this was so fucking cool. Because the next scene, we go to Washington, and we have the setup of the kryptonite liquid IV or experimental drug, whatever. It's all the computers around. It's hooked up to Kara, and she's obviously still weak. He's like, why are you doing this? You're hurting me. Special Agent Carter's like, if I wasn't hurting you, you'd be hurting me. We humans, we call it survival of the fittest. I am human, you idiot! Then how did you smash an impenetrable vault, huh? See, I talked to that lab tech, the one you tried to seduce.
You're wearing the same dress, by the way.
Yeah, I know it was you. But this machine will reveal the truth. Summerholt, oh man, Summerholt created
Here
this
we go.
technology to force people to relive their memories. And so ever since then, it was unstable at the time, but now I can control the process by delivering the solution directly into your veins.
So this is a shout out to when Clark had his own flashbacks when he was in the kryptonite tank.
Dude, and what did he do last time he was in it? When he screamed,
Should have died.
Lara!
He should have
Lara!
died. Yeah, kryptonite was liquid all over his
I'm
body.
sorry, if anyone should be dying, it's Kara. That shit's going into her veins, bro.
Yeah, that's fine, but it was in Clark's mouth.
Yeah, it's in her veins!
Yeah, but this is just a little bit at a time. He's controlling how much she is getting. Clark was in a tank of this. So, you know what? That's the poll. You need to start writing these
Actually,
polls down.
all right, that's a solid one. Sorry, that is a good one. I will make sure that's the poll. I
Who
like that
had the worst torture?
one. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did like that because I connected the dots. I mean, even him, when Clark woke up last time, he was screaming Laura because he found out that was his mom's name.
So
that's
this drug only causes you to have visions of Laura?
dude, stoner.
Does it make you high?
Yeah,
So
dude.
it transport you to the person.
It's like ayahuasca, bro.
Laura is the spirit that
It's
talks to you.
the Kryptonian
Yes.
ayahuasca, bro.
This is fantastic, Laura. All right, good stuff. Still red flags though, but good stuff. That we
Yeah,
got
absolutely,
here.
absolutely. So yeah, very cool fucking. Also, shout out Dr. Gardner, R.I.P. dude.
R.I.P. forever. We miss
Dude,
you.
miss that guy. That guy
Yeah.
fucked so hard.
He
bro.
tortured children. We
He killed
need more.
Ryan, dude. It was so sick.
He deserved it.
So yeah, Kara's getting hooked
Do
up.
it again.
It's so crazy. What a shout, like a throwback on that. Like they really upped the scale on that operation and made it like obviously 100% and shit. So super cool. But yeah, no, Kara here. I want to know about your home planet. So you're gonna tell me. You're on it. It's called Earth, you idiot. Yeah, keep lying. Anyways, now let's start at the beginning. And then now he injects it into her veins. Where are you from? And when did you first arrive on this planet?
Okay, and now we finally get the title of the episode.
Yeah, dude, what the fuck? Yeah, so now we get Kara. She's petting a horse, and she's obviously looks a little younger just by the style of her clothing and stuff. But
Yeah,
We s-
right. They're just trying to cover him up.
true. But yeah, she's like, "Hi, Aunt Laura, you followed me?"
Yo, everybody has come to Earth. Everybody is just about going to Earth for a good time to hang out in barns. They must have some fascination with horses or whatever. Maybe they think that Earth is the Avatar people and we're able to connect with animals. I don't know. It's just, why is everyone here?
Dude, like you said, bro, spring break. Spring break.
break.
So now we get our first official reveal
Girls
of,
Gone Wild infomercial. Here we go.
of Helen Slater as Lara, aka Clark's biological mother. Fun
God,
fact, Helen Slater was Supergirl in the old Supergirl movie, 1984.
It's kind of a small outfit. Just saying.
Another
Yeah.
fun fact, in the most recent Supergirl show, CW,
What?
Helen Slater plays Kara's mother.
No way.
Dude, now we have two Supergirls on screen, same time. Insane.
This is amazing. This is what I live for, Smallville.
Yeah.
Great shout out. Great fun facts. I love the connections. Maybe we should do Supergirl. Maybe people are a big fan of that show.
Superman and Lois, bro.
We could also do that. There should be a list. We should be the Academy Awards. We'll do a list of 10.
There you go. I like it. I like it. But yeah, she does
Once
say
again, we're not gonna pick. any of that. we're gonna.
we're gonna lie about what gets chosen.
Dawson's Creek is up there right
she goes, "You followed me? Well, with the speed we have on this
Peekaboo,
planet,
Aunt Laura.
with the speed we have on this planet, it wasn't hard. Okay, visiting me at home is one thing, but sneaking through the last remaining portal to follow me here was far too dangerous. Sorry, Aunt Laura, I had to get out of Candor. The war is getting so bad. I can hear the mines being bombed day and night.
What?
Does your father know you're here, Zor-El? Um, you know my father never lets me out of Candor alone. But he's been spending so much time in the lab, I mean, it's pretty easy to sneak away. Oh, Kara. Well, so, Aunt Laura, why are you here? Well, I am checking out. I wanted to see where my son may grow up.
What?
What? But you don't have. You're pregnant? Oh my OMG, yes.
Oh, congratulations. Oh
Look,
my God.
You recognize a very familiar tractor in that background, dude?
I do. And what's crazy is it still doesn't look fixed.
No,
I
looks
think
like it's still broken. Same spot.
It's a Kent tradition here. This is, if you want to seem like you're doing work, this is what you work on. That is what they have passed down from Kent to Kent.
It's like
That's
the sword
our
and the
motto.
stone, dude.
Yeah,
Only the
who's gonna
worthy
be
can
able
fix
to fix
it.
it. And by the way, I
Watch
hope,
10 season in, last episode, it's fixed.
and it's Lois.
It's Lana.
I'll fucking kill myself. Like, dude, why did you just ruin that? Why did you just do that? That really pissed me off.
Okay, dude, chill.
I made
All
a
right.
good shout out, and then all of a sudden he said no.
So, yeah, she says, I'm so happy for you. I know how much you and Jor-El wanted this. I feel like Jor-El probably didn't want it that much, but
Jor-El didn't want a baby.
he's our miracle baby. He's like, wait, so I don't understand. I mean, why would he grow up here? This place sucks. It smells like
smells.
shit. Kara, to be honest, Krypton's probably not going to live to see its day, you know? Jor-El's
What's gonna happen to me? Cara, stop asking questions.
Shut up. Let me explain. Be quiet. Jor-El's brain interactive construct may very well save us, but you know, I won't risk my son's life on that chance. Well, I'll be there and I'll protect him. I promise.
It's gonna blow up. Okay, we're all gonna die.
Look,
Cara.
stop interrupting me, please. Look, honestly, it may be my only choice. It's gonna be my only choice, Kara, that I gotta do this. So I can't let the destiny of my child be dictated by the fate of our planet. And so
And now we're back in the present time. Aunt Laura.
Well, she does say, aren't you worried about your son growing up with humans? I mean, they're so primitive.
Ew.
Oh, yucky. Jor-El visited Earth many years ago.
Oh, you're
Okay.
still there? I thought you were already.
No, we gotta get to these details, dude. Don't you want to talk about how he said that he took that trip many years ago? What'd he tell her?
What do you mean? We've already explained. He somehow convinced her this barn I did not have sex in, okay? I just think it's nice.
Do not go to that one hay bale in the southeast corner of the farm.
Okay, Laura, just don't use your special vision on that tractor. Just don't do it.
It's so funny too, because Jor-El
Blacklight?
apparently he tells Laura, he's like, yeah, I visited here a long time ago, and I met these people, the Kents, and I was just so impressed by their capacity for love. What?
Yeah, I got to do it in their hay. That is
Yeah.
what I remember. And also, if Louise was still around, I'm not sure I would be with you. But I'm happy you're pregnant. This is for the best. It wasn't a competition between my brother. I think you're sweet. God, you're everyone's favorite around here. I miss Louise.
Shout out Louise, dude.
Also, I'm gonna keep a secretary. All right, she's gonna go to the Phantom Zone. I'm only gonna give her a
Yeah.
little bit of a weapon. Don't worry, it's for Clark.
So she's
Hillel,
like,
sorry.
she's like, look, this is just one of their many structures. I know it smells like shit. Follow me. I'll show you something better. And she's like, okay, Aunt Laura. And so, yes, we are now back in the present time. Kara comes out of her vision. She's sweating bullets here. And she's like, and Special Agent Carter, he's like, oh my God, you were here before the first meteor shower. He's like, no. I'm hallucinating. No, it wasn't. You came to Earth in 1986. It's not true. I never did. Who'd you visit? I didn't, I swear. That would be a lie. All right, I know you're lying, sweetie. Look, so I guess we'll just have to up the dose a little bit.
He squeezes the bag
Yeah,
in order
what the
to put
fuck?
more into her veins. So this is good torture. And that's why this is a good poll here to see which one's worse. But he squeezes the bag like it's the Always Sunny, a Charlie McDennis 2, where they're having to streamline the liquor into their body because they're not able to be trusted. So they have the bags and then they squeeze it and they're like, oh,
Hell yeah, dude. That's a good one. That is exactly what's going on. But yeah, so he squeezes it and she does go back to her flashback. She's like, what if we get caught, Laura? And so now they're literally in the house. They're in the Kent house. And I want you to pause. Can you pause real quick right as they come in? We're looking at the kitchen. The flowers are right in front of you.
Okay,
Do it when Laura walks in. You pause it?
Yeah, I have bread on the table.
How many loaves we got, bro?
No. There's one loaf.
Two.
And then there's 2 pies.
No. There are 2 loaves off to the left.
Hold on. I see the loaves. I see the pies. This is a big spread. Wait, a Sunday roast? Oh.
So much bread, dude. They were paying people in bread for sure. And this is definitely when Earl was working for him.
No, Earl's not this old.
1986?
Okay, so yeah, and John and Martha Earl was working here. Yep.
Those 2 loaves are for Earl and his family.
Notice how they are not the cleanest of loaves. They are the ones that looks like they were under the oven a little bit too long. They are throwing the burnt loaves to Earl. They are keeping the fresh.
It's like that part in Ratatouille when they're squeezing the bread.
Yes.
He's like, you want to hear the crunch, the
crunch.
softiness. All right, so these are ours. Get the other ones to Earl. And she's like, wow, it sure does smell a lot better in here. It's like, yep. I believe they're doing like a ritual, they're kind of their spiritual thing, which is church. They're making a Sunday roast.
So look at that. All my religious jokes, they all make sense now. They were religious in the end, huh?
Yeah.
Unless what's actually kind of funny is this is the first time that they ever mentioned that they are church people. And this would mean that they were church people before Clark. Once Clark came, they then said, we don't believe in God. So that is kind of funny.
That's not even funny. That's actually kind of fucking real. That's like a real revelation they probably had.
Why? Are they trying to say their son's God? Because that would be kind of selfish. Maybe like kind of conceited?
I think maybe Clark
called
himself a god as a kid, like just joking around, and then they were like thinking about it. They're like, holy shit, maybe he is God.
Maybe he is God. So we got to treat him well, but we can't. He can maybe get the back 40. Maybe.
I'll think about it. I might sell it.
I mean, I need to get rid of it. I need to be senator.
I love that they have the same fucking TV too, bro. They didn't upgrade shit in this house, dude.
Nope. You know what happened when they upgraded? Lois did when she accepted the gifts from Graham Cracker. And then they had to return the TV because they said we can't accept this for Clark saving Hitler. So what do you get for saving the guy then? You get nothing? You just save Hitler for nothing? I at least would love a surround sound. And Lois is right. She was playing Dynasty Warriors. I just miss Graham Cracker.
Yeah, he was a cool dude.
Shout out
Graham Cracker. So yeah, Laura's checking everything out. Kara's in here checking out everything. He's like, it's a little cluttered in here. He's like, hey, Kara, don't leave a trace of our visit. We want to make sure. I don't want to influence them in any way. I just wanted to see everything. If they're destined to raise my child, it's just important they feel secure. Okay? And it's like, have you given your baby a name yet, Aunt Laura? No, with everything happening on Krypton, Jor-El and I have yet to discuss one. You know, he'll be so far from home, though. Don't you think? I mean, our son will be nothing but a distant star to him. Maybe you
You
can
should
name
call him
him.
Kal-El.
Yeah, what if you call him Kal-El? That way, when he looks at the sky, he could think of us. Kal-El. Oh, that's a beautiful name. So you're
Call him
telling me right now
Krypton.
Kara named Clark?
Yeah. See, that's what we're doing right now. That is the person that gave him his birth name. It was Kara, everybody. This is a shout out. This is fantastic stuff. I love it. I'm into it. Elseworld story. The
That's
only thing
true, I
I'm not
guess, yeah.
the only thing I'm not into is that if Laura leaves a pair of panties inside of this house, Martha is gonna be asking John, "Whose are these?" And John genuinely is gonna have no idea.
He's gonna be like, honey,
He's,
these are yours. What do you mean?
these are yours. Are you kidding me right now?
So, Laura starts looking at a
You
picture
know I'm
of
allergic to latex, John.
latex panties. That's crazy. So Kara grabs a Polaroid camera, and then Laura is actually looking at a picture, a self-portrait, and it is of Annette O'Toole, aka Martha Kent, younger Martha Kent. She'll make a good mother, I think. And then Kara takes a picture of Laura. It's like, Kara, it's like, well, I mean, don't you want your son to have a picture of you?
This is weird. This is
And it's
like, are
like,
you afraid
wait,
of the dark goosebumps type of story?
yeah, what? And then Laura's like, oh, maybe you're right. Okay, yeah, I'll take it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna hide it. Better hide it somewhere. She puts it behind the picture of Martha in the frame.
John would be in so much trouble if
Dude.
Martha found this. Could you? That's the episode I want. Who the
Well,
fuck is
thank
this,
fucking
John?
God they don't recycle shit, all right? Thank God they don't, like,
Who
change
is this,
things out.
John? This is our house. I swear to God, Martha, I have no idea. John, what
Okay.
the hell?
All right,
Blonde?
remember
A
how
blonde?
remember how Laura talked about, let's not influence, let's not touch anything, leave it all be. Boof! Door blows in. The door just got blown in half. The front door. Who walks in? Zor-El, Kara's dad.
I'm gonna fix that.
They're gonna come home from church and be like, what the hell?
This is the third time.
What the hell, dude? I'd be so mad if I came home from church and I was just like, dude, this
No
is so
wonder
annoying.
John was pissed all the time. You had Kryptonians showing up on your property just destroying things, and you had no idea what was happening. You were just off to church praying, and you come home and shit's blown up.
It's absolutely unreal. Unreal. We do have to also shout out, I forgot, again, the guy who plays Zor-El is Christopher, damn, what's his last name? Heyerdahl? Christopher Heyerdahl.
Heyerdahl?
And yeah, he's been in a lot of stuff. He was in Peacemaker, the show. He was in Monarch, the Legacy of Monsters show, which was obviously like Godzilla stuff. He was in The Last of Us. And also, shout out, once again, he was one of the 3 Kryptonite boys back in our Chloe Chronicles, man.
He was. Yes.
He was. He was the one who left and ditched Chloe after she visited him for one day.
He was the professor.
Yes, yeah. He was the
teacher.
professor.
Yes.
So yeah, I wanted to shout that out. Also, he was one of the Volturi in Twilight. This guy's got a record, man. He's the
He
one
was
who
the ugly
like,
one, right?
he won like Welcome Death in Breaking Dawn 2. He was
Finally.
he's like, yeah, it's killing me. But yeah, no, he
Oh man,
yeah.
we got to review the Twilight series. I think that's what we got to do next.
Damn, dude, for real?
For
Oh
real.
shit, he was in Blade Trinity.
Oh really?
He was in the Halle Berry Catwoman movie too.
Those are 2 awful movies.
He was in the Chronicles of Riddick.
Okay, I'm in. Even though
Yeah.
Chronicles of Riddick doesn't make any sense, I still enjoyed it. It's really good.
Shout out.
Shout out.
But yeah, Zor-El comes in. He looks furious. And Lara's like, Zor-El, and then Kara comes out of her dream, or her flashback. She's like,
I'm about to take that ass.
and then so now, in the present, Clark is coming in here, bending the shit out of the vault door.
What's going on?
Special Agent Carter's looking like, what the fuck is happening right now? Oh
Clark
my
did not
god.
know that there was kryptonite in the room. He decided not to look after
Oh
he
my
opened the door.
god, dude. He can clearly see it. You can't fucking tell me he does not see this shit. But yeah, he comes in. He's like, what are you doing with her?
Towards it. It's
no.
bright green.
He's like, oh my god. Oh wait. You're one of them, aren't you?
Have you ever seen these sexy cuffs, Clark?
Yeah, look, I'm gonna put them right on you. I'm gonna put them right on you. And so yeah, he's actually approaching him. He's like, oh man, I figured there was more of you living among us, hiding in plain sight, but he's like, she's been exposed too long. You're killing her. You're killing her, man. It's extreme measures for extreme times, my man. I had to push her to the limit to learn about your dangerous species. And honestly, I get him, man. I mean, Kryptonians have landed here and they fucked shit up at some points, so it's like I get it why he's being cautious.
I don't get it. We're torturing at this point. Why don't we try to have a conversation?
Hey, Clark tries to reason with him. He says, if you disconnect her, I'll tell you everything.
No, that doesn't make any sense. You're only saying that because you're about to die.
He's like, yeah, you will when I'm done with her.
Yeah.
So then he gets up, man, just tackle his ass all over the fucking lab. He's like, Kara, no. Kara, wake up. Shoves that needle out, Jesus. And then he touches one of the little things on her chest. And now he's able to go into her mind and see her memory. And so now he's seeing, it's like, Father, Kara, I told you not to leave.
Sexual assault of his mother. I would be really upset if I had to watch this.
I would literally wake Kara up. He's like, yeah, do you see why now everyone thinks your dad's a piece of shit?
Hey, I'm not. I just want to see it. Where's the crystal, Kara? I'm just gonna destroy it. I'm just gonna break it in half. I hope your father is inside of that crystal. Is what I'm hoping.
Yeah. And so we're back in the flashback, and he's like, Kara, I told you to stay on Kandor. No, Zor-El, no, I told Kara to come with me. I wanted her to maybe like learn some things around here. He's like, that's not true. Kara, go wait outside. Now it's time for me. There's no reason to be angry, Zor-El. You know
hey, by the way,
Kara's safe with me.
Can you say it right? He says, can you go outside? Starts licking his fingers.
Okay.
And he says,
no, he says, finally,
Lara, we're alone.
He's like, you know she's safe with me. And they walk away from the door. He's like, yeah, you've always been good to her. In fact,
me.
I'm relieved you're here, Lara. Shut up, Taylor.
Finally.
We both know our planet could be destroyed soon. With the end so near, there's no reason to return. What? Stay with me here on Earth. We could rule this planet with strength as a family. And then he starts grabbing her waist as Kara's looking through the door. He's like, come here, sexy. I'm going to grab your ass now. Jor-El is my husband. We're having a child. What? He's devastated.
Okay.
He's
I'll
devastated.
Call it mine.
Yeah, he's devastated. He's like, no, I cannot believe this. Jor-El's blood runs too cold to be a father.
By the way, Kara is now outside the door watching everything. They're showing Kara watching her dad sexually assault Clark's mother.
Yeah. It's like, you tried to kill him, so what does that make you, Zor-El? Huh, passionate. It makes me passionate, Lara. My brother stole you from me. He took away my life. Jor-El didn't steal me, but he'll never feel the way I feel about you. I know you love Kara, and I'll love your son as my own. Now come here again and let me touch that ass. Come on.
Don't worry, I'll have sex with you right now, and we'll just call it mine.
Come on. Zor-El, stop. You're delusional. Oh, we will be together, Lara. If not here today, then one day through my science.
Through sex dolls.
Science? What do you mean? Sex dolls? What do you mean? You stole my DNA? Are you kidding me? Your strands are safely stored within a crystal.
You used a human toilet. I took the water. What did you think would happen, Lana?
I stole your pregnancy test. That, like you, The crystal is full of light and beauty. I refuse to be your science experiment. Oh, you're much more than that, Lara. Again, third grab ass time. And then
Licking four fingers.
Kara finally says something like, Father, how could you? What are you doing? I told you to wait outside. Okay, he pulls out the crystal we saw in the Kara Chronicles, all right? The one that makes her forget.
Yeah,
And
by the way,
so,
I felt like Will Smith. Like, would you stop that, man? That's gonna like mess up her mind or something. How many times has he done this to her?
it's never happened before. So you ever flashed the thing me before? Come on, Kay, I ain't playing. But yeah, he's like, what are you doing? Stop. No, Zor-El, no. Oh, no, what are you doing, Dad? You will forget everything about this day. So, if we're going to call Kara Chronicles canon, this means he's done this to her multiple times.
So many times. He does it every other day.
Dude, what the hell?
Her mind is probably so fried.
And so now Kara is back. We're back. She's unconscious. Clark is here.
Here's number 2 ridiculous moment of the episode. Number 1 was Isis. Number 2 is, what's going on, guys? Lionel has entered the room.
Jesus Christ. Special Agent Carter is trying to stick a syringe into Clark's back to get him unconscious or kill him. Lionel comes out here and shoots Special Agent Carter with a gun. Carter's dead. R.I.P. Loved you so much.
Peggy,
we're gonna miss
you.
You
Were gone too soon.
He was gone too soon. And so yeah, Lionel's here. Clark's like, what the hell was that? Oh shit. Yo, thanks,
Clark,
homie.
if I knew this was dangerous, I wouldn't have told you about it. My bad, Clark.
Yeah, and then he sees that
Clark finally says, it's about time. I get to finally hit Kara.
Yes.
And he winds up and he hits her in the chest. But don't worry, everybody. She's now back alive.
You know what? His Titan training did him well here.
This wasn't an upper. This was a pound down.
Yep, the hammer down fist, the hammer fist.
Yes.
So yeah, he basically hammer fists her heart. She comes out of it. She looks weak as shit still, but she's conscious. She's awake.
Somehow the camera is only focused on her boobs.
Oh, and they hug, dude. They hug. Cousins hugging.
They start kissing everybody. And finally, we have our moment that we've been waiting for. Kara in a red dress, Clark in his blue jacket. He says, I can keep you warm. Kara,
no, can you stop? Because this moment is nice. No, this moment is nice because she actually, like someone who has deep regrets, she's like, I'm so sorry, Clark. I'm sorry. Because he saw everything. And it's like, it's okay. It's okay. I'm here. Okay. Everything's going to be all right. Just give me a kiss really quick.
Yes. See?
So yeah, no. So now, again, we are on our final scenes here. We come back to the Kent house. We see that portrait of Martha. And Clark and Kara are just standing there looking at it like, was that real? Like, we really saw that?
It's been here since 1986, huh, Clark?
And so, oh, wait, that's right. Clark didn't see this part, right? He only saw the Zor-El stuff.
Correct. So this
he didn't see the picture. So Kara tells him, tells him like, hey, I think
because this kind of confirms that this is true.
Yeah, yep, it does. So then he's like, are you serious? Like, well, okay, I'll check behind the portrait. And then he's like, holy shit, I don't believe it. After all this time, it's here. And it's truly just an up-close picture of Laura, exactly how she was standing there.
Kind of weird.
What?
It was kind of weird. I'd be like, all right, this is a little bit too perfect. I mean, this photo is supposed to be 20 years old.
I don't know, dude. Those cameras back then, like, they were probably putting all their heart and effort into some Polaroid cameras.
I don't know, man. I thought it was too much of a perfect picture. I'm sorry. I thought it should have been a little bit more blurry.
Yeah. And then it's crazy, yep, because Kara's even tripping out. She's like, so that means that everything I saw was true. That means I was here before. Why would my father do that?
Why would he try to rape your mom?
Rape's not cool, dude.
You're right, Zor-El.
When I saw my mother in your memory, Kara, she was just so beautiful. Just as beautiful as she is in this picture. It's like, you really loved her, didn't you? Yeah, I did. Kara's getting a little choked up. Just like I love my father, though. And Clark's like, ooh, speaking of that guy.
Why did my father have to be such a piece of shit? You know what, Carl? We can't choose our parents. But sometimes, just because our parents are pieces of crap does not mean that they don't love us. And I bet your father really did love you. So he sucks.
And honestly, it's not even a dumb thing to say.
It's not.
You're in total agreement with him because it's like he is trying to comfort her in the best way possible. It's like, look, I know how this feels. Like you find out about your real birth parents, you find out they kind of suck, and then, but hey, there are parts that are cool that they've really like. I mean, we've
My
done
dad
terrible
killed
things,
my
but
new dad that he selected, that he specifically, his wife came and said, these people are so great. Jor-El then said when Clark was in high school, these people are too close to the one that I have now assigned them. Why did you pick them then if you then are going to become jealous? That
yeah,
doesn't make any sense to me. It seems like if the Kents were selected, Jor-El's a bigger piece of crap.
yeah,
It just
absolutely.
makes Jor-El look like a bigger
He was
asshole
putting
than
all
ever
these
before.
weird Kryptonian things, riddles around the city, and
I can
weird.
have sex in your barn and I chose you, but don't you dare love my son.
Finding out the truth of, or losing who I thought he was, I don't like it, Clark. Well,
Maybe I
yeah,
should
it's just,
stop holding on to the past so tightly. I know, Kara. Maybe we should find a way to get you looser.
okay.
I'm sorry, I was so obsessed with trying to find the crystal. That put us both in danger. I don't ever want to do that. I don't blame you for wanting to find the crystal so badly. Sometimes we can find it between our legs. Sometimes we just have to wish. I said some terrible things to you. Things that weren't true. You know I'm such a liar, right? I'm a bad girl. I'm happy you're in my life, Clark.
I hate you so much right now.
Well, I'm happy to be in your life, Cara. Let's make out. With him now, Lara.
It's weird that you keep pushing this, and it's like you're fighting for her and Jimmy right now. Stop.
I'm fighting for the ultimate three-way battle. Are you kidding me? Jimmy, Cara,
Focus on
Clark.
that. Get away from
You know
the
what?
incest.
What if I had the ultimate square love relationship? Chloe, Jimmy, Cara, Clark. Boom. We'll throw in Lana for a hexy lovey show. That's what we do.
No, dude, she's like the sex jester or something. I don't know.
Yeah, they
Lana's
all
not
are.
worth it.
Cara then says, here, I'm glad that you were able to see the vision of your mom. Maybe you'll see me as a vision later on. I hope I can see her again someday. Yeah, me too. We cut to the
God, can we get
next
away from
scene.
this scene? Holy shit. Yes, we're at the mansion. Oh my God. Make Taylor stop talking.
Okay,
Uh,
fine, I will. Only because I get the next scene after this. But I do want to point out, okay, this is hilarious.
it's
Lionel,
amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. Lionel comes
this is one
in
of my
to
favorite
Lex's
parts.
office at the mansion, and Lex is just drinking by himself. He's like,
He's already
striving.
pissed and depressed.
You striving for complete isolation, huh, Lex? Dangerous choice. No man is an island entire of itself. God, Lionel, stop talking like this. Glad to know your son still ranks a spot on your busy itinerary.
Thanks for
Thanks,
showing up,
Dad.
Dad.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
I tried to use the jet the other night, but apparently you'd already taken it to Washington. A little strange, huh? I'm amazed you'd be traveling so soon after your recent ordeal in the woods. I've got some catching up to do.
You know, Martha.
I got a bit of news from our friends at the Department of Domestic Security. Kind of crazy. There's a new girl in town. And apparently you are fascinated with her.
Apparently, you're obsessed, freak.
Yeah, and he's like, if you're referring to Kara Kent, I'm afraid you're mistaken, Dad. All
I
right.
stare at her. I
She
I kind of
she just
follow
works
her.
for me at the Talon, you know? I throw her tips on her underwear. It's no big deal.
Yeah, cameras all on her,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
times.
First Lana, now Kara, huh? Don't you think it's time to give up this fixation with Clark and
And Lex is
everyone
now
connected
about to
with him?
cry.
He turns around right away. So that's it, huh? Your fatherly advice for the day?
He
Huh.
pours his drink. He's like, "Cheers, Dad.
Well,
Thanks."
fuck you, huh? Can't I take an interest in my son's well being? And he's like, oh, and which son is that?
Oh, here we
Oh,
go. Here we
you spend as
go.
much time protecting Clark as you do pushing me away. Oh my god. Lex is tearing up, dude. Exactly whose father are you?
This is amazing.
And Lionel, honestly, Lionel's kind of shocked. He doesn't really even know what to kind of say here.
Yeah, and you would think that he would make it better and that he would
No.
comfort Lex and say, Lex, you are always a son that I could always love. He would say something along those lines, correct,
No,
Joseph?
no, no, no. See, it's the best Lionel move ever because he says the complete opposite of that. He says, I wish I could say yours and be proud. What? All right. Your treatment of Lana. Oh, come on, Dad.
By
It's
the
a
way,
sex doll. I'm a Luther. I learned from you. Sex
he,
dolls.
Lionel really should have said, your treatment of Lana, by the way, I love Clark more. Your treatment of Lana.
Oh, come on, Dad. I watched you. I learned from the best. You know how you treated Mom?
I did
Oh,
put in the notes. Ooh,
I was like, damn,
burn back.
we're hitting some real
Wow.
big burns
There
right
we
now.
go.
Jesus Christ. He's like, yeah, I learned from you how to be a Luther. And Lionel is now, he's like, I don't know what you're being, but you've crossed a line. Okay, are we serious?
All right, yeah. What do you think he did?
I
What do
realize
you
your
know?
first instinct is to assume the worst of me, Dad, but believe me, I'm not that person anymore. You're right, you're not. These crazy projects of yours, you hide them like an expert, and
You're getting better.
I'm sure you can fool the people around you. You could probably fool yourself, even. But you won't ever fool me, son. You'll never do that. And I'm like, damn. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but this is kind of very reminiscent, very similar to when Lionel came out of prison and Lionel was then telling Lex, I'm gonna go get the Salisbury steak over at the by the free clinic. That's where my buddies are. And Lex was staring at Lionel going, this isn't really you. I know you're really up to something. In a way, this is reverse of Lex still trying to say, I'm a good person right now, and
Yeah.
him drinking whiskey while saying it. The problem is, and why it's kind of messed up, he brought up the mom and him relationship. And I
Yeah.
kind of put in the notes, Lionel, this is your fault.
Yeah, I mean, it all stemmed from that,
It
dude.
all
Childhood,
stems
bro.
from, yeah, you did that to him psychologically by doing that to Lillian. And also, even the way you acted after she just, kind of smothered Julian, you were just, get over it.
Yeah.
It's not a
It was
big deal.
fucking nuts.
Stop
Like, yeah, you little
crying.
weak ass bitch.
Yeah, I'll
Go to
shove
Excelsior
you.
Academy, dude.
Yeah, I'll torture you.
All right, you
Uh,
get your scene, Taylor. Just get it
okay,
over
sorry.
with. We're
Okay,
at the
everybody,
DP.
can you keep it down? Thank you. We're at the DP, everybody. So, once again, before we get into the next scene, we have to be able to introduce it. So, this is obviously Jimmy the Hero Olsen. He is just not wanting to take the world seriously. He is wanting to be in his own. He is needing to get over a relationship that broke his heart. Now he is not making out in the back of the yards. He is keeping busy by taking the photographs for his job. He is trying to move up in order to make himself a better person, to forget the one that he truly loves. You know what helps a distraction, though? Somebody new. You know who that could be? Clark's cousin. You know what would make me happy? Dating the cousin of the one who got me a felony. This is Jimmy the Hero Olsen. Let's get to the scene. He is now walking down the hallway, whistling softly. This man and his baby blues cannot be beat. All of a sudden, Kara's here. Oh my God, Jimmy. I think I owe you an apology for running off last night. Jimmy, looking down. Yeah, great. Just wanting to chase the lead. Happens all the time. I just hate to think that you're only using me for my computer, of course. No, 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 no. It's not like that at all. Of course, I would never want to do that. I was just wanting to track down spaceships. I'm sorry. I didn't realize what I was doing. And then I figured out that, James, you were there for me every single time. So you notice. Of course I notice. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be pushing up my bra right now. Oh, well, I don't know, Kara. I saw how fast you went from Computers 101 to hacking the Pentagon. All right, so what? I show my belly button. I think you can do just about anything that you say your mind to. Maybe you should wear more midriffs. Right now, all I want to do is buy you lunch. How about some more Chinese? I'm getting the hang of the whole chopsticks thing, up, down, up, down. All right, you know what? I'm going to go grab my jacket. Cora then says, okay, great. Kisses the man,
Bro, did you
Jimmy.
did you expect the kiss?
No, which sadly enough, Joseph, it goes back to incest. Do you remember when I told you that Clark could tell Cora, yeah, this is what friends do?
I
And
give you
they
the scene,
kiss.
Taylor. I give you the
What? And
scene
then
after
that's
you
why
told that
she
whole
told Clark on the scene before that she needed to treat her friends better. So her then kissing Jimmy, she thinks this is what friends do. That's actually my question to you. Does she think that they're friends? Or does she think that they're more than friends?
Dude, they're more than friends.
Okay, okay. So she's into him. I'm just
This
making
was a
sure.
date. She just proposed a date.
I'm just making sure that this isn't like Clark tricking her with the Kryptonian in order to get her in his
I said
bed.
make friends, not fuck them. uh, but
Hold
no,
on.
I was shocked just that she just went in for the kiss. I thought she was gonna
I
kiss him on the cheek because she did that before.
I'm
But
sorry, but the only thing that could have made it better, and I kind of hate it at the
is
same time,
if
but
Chloe watched.
if Chloe saw, if
But
Chloe would have
and I thought
walked
that's what was
in,
gonna happen when he turned away.
me too. And that
But
would have been
no, she
great.
walked in right after.
Let's get back to it though. With her kissing Jimmy, they obviously have a little chuckle here. He then says, okay, yeah. Lunch sounds great. This is a great couple. I already love them. With him, and you know what, Joseph, you can cut out all my perverted stuff. I want to make sure that I sound very classy when I talk about them. They
Right,
deserve the classiness, the tone,
right,
everything.
right,
I love this couple and
right.
what they are bringing to the table. Finally, somebody I can believe in. Not only that, Joseph, I want you to answer one question for me. Who has done more? Kara and Jimmy or Lana and Clark? Who has done more in the season when
Are
it
you
comes?
kidding me? Definitely Jimmy and Kara. Are you kidding me?
Who is bringing the fire? Who is the
We haven't
relationship?
seen a kiss for Clark and Lana.
Boom. This is
They already are
amazing.
doing more.
Yes, just by the lips touching each other. That's all it takes in order to be Clark and Lana. They are not a real couple. We have seen in this episode she is using him. Sorry, just wanted to give a shout out. Let me continue with my man. With Jimmy the Hero Olsen, he then goes and gets his jacket. As you said, Joseph, Chloe is in there. Oh, hey, how's it going? Chloe is still looking great. I hate it. What I hate even more, and here's the thing too. I don't even like what she says to him. Even though we're not each other's plus ones, it doesn't mean we still can't be friends. Are you doing anything for lunch? Why would I want to go to lunch with you? You just
A
crushed
day
me.
date. Great. Yeah, no, I'm not going to lunch with you. I'm sorry. Yeah,
I'm
I'm not
not
doing
going to
that.
lunch with you
Yeah,
at
I'm not
all.
doing that
You
either.
just I poured my heart out with
And
an
you broke up
entire
with me. You
and you
said, I
crushed.
don't know what to say, Jimmy.
I
That
did.
girl over there, she calls me James.
She called me. She just kissed me in front of everybody.
Public kissing,
You
dude. It's
said
crazy.
not here
It's a big
in the
move.
Yaris all the time.
True.
I want in public. And you know what's crazy though? I don't even like this from Chloe. What are you doing?
It's
Leave him
random. It
alone.
seems kind
Yeah.
of desperate a bit, maybe
Yeah.
trying to play
And you know
mind
what?
games in a
Is it
way.
trying to have breakup sex?
Ooh, maybe
She's feeling horny,
she
so
lost her
maybe that's what
virginity to
she's
this man.
trying.
So yeah. But yeah, what does he say? He says he has plans, Taylor.
Actually, you know what, Chloe? I kind of have plans. She looks over and what does she see? She says, "Oh, with Cora.
Yeah, the
Oh,
hottest girl in the DP office.
it's just lunch, Chloe. It's a day date. It's not that bad." And then she looks at Cara. She's like, okay, she has a push up bra. Jimmy, I don't want to make this coming like, something. It's just because it's coming from me. But you and Cara, you're from different worlds. Just be careful, okay? Listen,
Boo.
Chloe, she's from Minnesota. That doesn't mean that she's from a different planet, okay? Chloe then looks at him weird. This baby blues just immediately smile at her. Jesus Christ, how could you ever let a man like this go? With Jimmy now walking away, he then goes and sees Car. He says, "We can go now to the Chinese. Up, down, up, down." As they are now walking out, Chloe is then trying not to cry. Guess what? You blew it. You're the one who wanted him to walk. He poured his heart
Facts.
out. You couldn't tell him anything. You and
Facts.
Clark immediately earlier this episode said, "Hey, Jimmy, thanks for the info. Come over here, Clark. Let's go talk into a corner where Jimmy can't hear." You immediately do these things in order to make him feel isolated, where he is not loved. You know what Kara does? Makes him feel special. This is a couple. This is what I cheer for. This is what I want. Already, I'm in love with this. Let's go to the barn.
Oh man, yeah, the barn. Yeah, guess who's holding the picture now? Who's holding the
By the way,
Polaroid picture?
here's your excuse on how could anybody believe. Here it is, Joseph.
There we go. Yep. Okay, yeah. So back at the Clark barn, we are here. Is Clark and Lana walking in, holding hands? Wow. So, what's the big surprise, Clark? Well, I wouldn't have found Kara if it wasn't for you. I'm glad you had those contacts in the mansion.
Let's pause. Let's pause.
What?
So this is what, with him then going to Lex, then about to fight him and threaten him because he believes that he has Kara, since Lana told him this, him showing up and saying, no, 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 it was another agent. So he then does not connect any dots. Instead, he says, "Lana, I'm so glad you had the contacts at the mansion. Who the hell does she know? A maid? Who's her contact at the mansion?"
Probably the dude she slept with, dude.
This makes no, and the fact that Clark is just buying into it is once again going back to your meteor power theory. This is the only way. He is dumb.
Yeah.
This is beyond high. But this is beyond high. This is ignoring everything. This is dumb. And I could honestly say this is
totally retarded.
Oh yeah, I'd have to agree. Wish Lois was here to call him out, but she's not.
Yeah, kick his ass, Lois.
So yeah, so then it gets to the point. It's like, well, when I found her, Lana, I'm just glad that she's okay. But when I found her, she gave me this, and he's showing her the picture of Lara, his mom, and she's like, "What the hell? Like this was taken in your house, Clark. It's my birth mother." It's like, what? She is stunning, but yeah,
so hot.
How did this even happen? She's so hot, so hot.
So hot.
It's like, it's a long story, and there's more. There's more though. Let me show you something. Pulls out this little box out of a little secret compartment he has on the floorboards of his barn.
Where did he get this?
I don't know, dude, but this is kind of sick. This could have been better hiding spot than the fucking tool shed for the Kryptonian.
This is where they hid
Kryptonian
stuff in the
key.
Civil War.
Absolutely. You find a gun in there, dude.
Yeah.
But then he opens the box, and we come to find out Clark is the one that took the crystal. He has the blue crystal, Kara's crystal. He didn't tell her, did he? Did he tell Kara?
I didn't even know he had it.
It's crazy. So he's the one that broke into the lab and took it.
Yeah, and he shows Lana and says, "I hear you know how to make sex dolls." And he shows her the crystal and says, "My mom's DNA's in here. Clone her."
But yeah, no, it does end with him because she
Can
has no
Lex
idea
do
what
that?
it is.
Is that what Lex does? Does Laura become cloned?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I know cloning is a thing for sure because like it becomes like more of a thing obviously because we had prototypes.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's like inside. It's not just a crystal, but inside the crystal is my mother's DNA. And the episode ends. Oh my god! So remember when we only had Laura for like 2 scenes?
What are you talking about? This was called Crystal.
Oh, that would have been better.
That's
Oh man, but no, honestly, overall solid episode. It is a great one, like definitely one of the better ones of this season so far.
it's a good one.
Um,
It definitely is.
The Laura flashbacks were great. We got a lot of Zor-El as well. He's a fucking
Jimmy and
weirdo.
Kara. Who? What
Jimmy and
else do you
Kara,
need?
ooh, that is sparked now. Ooh,
Ooh, spicy.
so
Ooh,
spicy.
Chloe, I hope you're watching. Brand me. Ooh.
Yeah, so brand me too. But yeah, no, we're done. Two nerdy idiots have completed the 6 episodes, so you better give us the 6 stars,
That would
bro.
be so great though if Chloe was like, "Oh yeah, Jimmy, you have Kara. Well, I'm gonna invite Pete, and I'm gonna flirt with him in front of you."
Oh, good lord, dude, it sounds like the worst
Is that what
episode
the
of the
episode's
entire
about?
series.
That's what the episode's about.
What?
Chloe flirting with Pete in front of Jimmy. Jimmy's like, I can't compete with this guy. He races cars.
Give me your yars, Chloe. I'll show you how to drift. But yeah,
All
no.
right, you're gonna rip that e-brake, and then you're gonna power over.
Oh man, but yeah, no, great episode. I'm excited for the next one. I can't even remember what that is. I think it's called Wraith.
It's
I think it's
wrath.
called Wrath.
It's
Is it Wrath?
wrath.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
wrath.
So yeah, we get Wrath.
Wrath.
So who knows what that's about? I hope we get Rage. Yeah, like we're just getting
Yeah. Oh, I'm
Wrath.
just gonna pump. Oh, hit people. Yeah.
So yeah, we're done. We're gonna go back to our homes, dude. We're done for the day, done for the night. Somebody Save Me podcast is out of here. You will catch us regular time next week, 9/11. Shout out.
Okay, you're gonna have to cut all that out. There's no way
Shout
you're
out. Remember 9/11. Never forget. Support the
never,
troops, both sides.
never forget. Make sure. Yeah, both sides of the coin, right? This is what we do.
But yes, we're out of here. Send us the emails. Give us the reviews. Vote on the poll. I'm definitely gonna do that poll. So, but
Yeah, you're
yeah,
gonna do a lot of polls. Damn it.
we're out of here,
Get to
man.
work.
Stop yelling at me, dude. I'm out of here.
Demoted. Even
Stop, dude.
further than me.
No.